WIIFTBP, media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP, media's just for you and me.
Jackson.
Tune in to the Maze Jackson Show every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. where you can catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Plus, from 6:30 to 8, you can get us on WBGX 1570 a.m. That's right, it's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. We out of here. Peace.
Keep calling me, give you some love and you want all of it. I'm out here working, nigga, get a grip. I'm just trying to touch a million, you just wanna coexist. Say you and you can't. that ease. While I'm out trying to get that ease, know that I need that ease. Put your pride aside for me, baby. You're insecure, it's driving me crazy. I'm trying to get it and you keep on saying, all my love is never enough. I put up with you for too long, now I'm over it. You want affection, I need money, I'ma call it quits. That ease, that ease, that ease. Put your pride aside for me. That ease, while I'm trying to get it, need it. That ease, put your pride aside for me. Put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside, put it aside. Put your pride aside, put it aside. On me. Put your pride aside for me.
Listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case, he was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let this give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. In on a Monday. Yeah, it's starting out like a Monday already. So we gonna make it happen, make it crack. It's been a good weekend though. I can't complain. Not that I could have anything to complain about. It's like, you got to do what you got to do, man. Ruthie, I'm sorry I don't have any sheets. I disconnected my computer, and now something has happened, and now I cannot connect to the printer. So I don't know what has happened. So we will.
Gotta plug it in. Trying to do wireless. We gotta plug it in.
Yeah, but it's.
I do it
from my iPad.
Fancy.
So I don't.
It's fancy.
I've never really plugged it in from my.
But I bet you got an adapter.
To go from my iPad to the printer?
The new iPad to that printer.
But the new iPad isn't where I do the work.
I know. So can't
I
just
don't have, no.
airdrop it?
Wait, airdrop it to the what?
To the printer.
No, that's how I usually print every morning. And then I turned it off and I can't get it going. So I'll figure it out some kind of way. I'm going to try and email it, and then maybe you're a computer savvy person. Maybe I can email it to you. Can you work off of your computer? Or do you need let me see if I could email it to myself. No. Okay, it's Monday. I'm a little off my square. I wasn't ready, but I'm ready. So we're going to do it. All right, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore in the building. Ruthie Moore, how you feel? You looking kind of Hebrewish. That's like is that like one of those things? You know how they be like at the, when they go pray?
Nope.
The thing around their neck?
Nope.
Okay. You like, what is that, Ruthie? Is it from Africa? It looks like it's some sort of, at least at the minimum, you got it from like the African Festival of the Arts.
This was a gift from somebody. And I think they did get it from like out of the country.
Now,
what country?
Now, is it a male or a female? That looks like a female gift.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say.
Nice, practical.
Like
it's winter.
It's not winter.
Yes, it is.
It's spring.
No, it's not.
April showers, May flowers.
I saw the snow the other day.
How hot is the snow?
So it's.
They said we got one more freeze before it's over. It's got to happen before the 15th.
I stopped talking about it after it really gets spring, but
Well, I'm telling you, I am ready. I was outside. I have not put on a winter coat. It's like I refuse at this point. The other day I went outside. It was cold in the mug, and I was like, I'm not putting on a winter coat. And then you said, hey, look, is that snowflakes? I think you said that to me.
Yeah, because it happened
Saturday.
When I saw you, it turned from that rain into
the snow. Yeah.
And I was like, gotta go.
You know what? You was the funniest thing. You was like,
go,
Swill said, pew, pew, pew. I was like, what? You was just, pew. Anyway, it was good stuff, though. So, look, that's Ruthie Moore. Also in the building, came front. Got to say what's up to my man, DJ Riis Thriller. DJ Riis Thriller, how you feeling this morning?
Feeling pretty good, man. Blessed by the best. You already know the rest. It's a good Monday to me.
All right. I'm going to get there. It's like, it usually take me a minute sometimes on Mondays. I'm all good, though. So, look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Maze, Riis, and Ruthie all in the building. We might as well go ahead and get the soul plane up to 60,000 feet. We are up and away. But we on the soul plane, but let me just tell y'all now. Today and throughout the rest of the day, this is the last week of session in Springfield. And remember I told y'all we was going to Springfield because we had to go see old boy Steve about Lakeisha Collins? Well, once again, guys, it's come down to Maze Jackson. And so I'm going to ask you all to help me out today. First of all, we need to fill the bus. But beyond that, we need to get the bus. No, because here it goes. You know how it be like this. We be like, let's go. Let's do it. Then it'd be like, Maze. Well, we got to get the bus. I'd be like, when we said we was going, then we said we was going
tomorrow.
Right. So we going on Thursday. But I believe fundamentally that Ruthie today, within the realm of this broadcast, that we can raise the collective donations to pay for the $2,000 bus so that we can go defend. And I'm going to play a video for y'all today. So y'all can see how other people be like, they defending theirs. They just be like, look, I don't care what y'all say. They defend theirs. We kind of be like, well, what we gonna do? So look, let me not even trip. I'm gonna say today, y'all, I need your aid and assist because it is our goal to raise approximately $2,000 so that we can pay for the bus trip to Springfield the last day of session, Ruthie. The day before the last day, because we want to make sure dude is there. You know how people be trying to take a day off? Like if it's the day before the end of session, you got to vote because you got all your bills, you got all your people. So today, we need to raise approximately, the cost is $1,900, but I wonder, do they make us pay for tax? You know they're going to make you pay tax.
Oh, we got a gas surcharge now?
Right. So we need to raise $2,000 today, y'all, to get on the bus. Now, I told them that if we're not able to raise it, I'm going to front it. But I really I can't afford to front the cost of our own fights, all of our fights. So I'm going to humbly and respectfully ask that today, if you are tuned in and you have the ability to help us raise $2,000, we trying to go a minimum of 55 strong to Springfield to go visit the office. We want to fill up his office with meaningful black people who are concerned about how a 6'5" white man would feel comfortable walking up on what is she for? She's 5'3". Is that what you are too? Mm-hmm. Ruthie, let me tell you, if a 6'5" dude walked up on you, I know I'm only 5'9", but it's gonna be a problem. It really is. It really is. I mean, it's gonna be a problem. Like, I know I'm gonna probably be looking for a chair or something. Right?
Stand up in.
No, to hit him with. You crazy? You just stand up. See, Ruthie. See, okay, I got you. See, here I am trying to defend your honor, and you gonna cut me, right.
It was a perfectly set up joke.
I would be like, okay, I would be like, ha ha. You gonna be like, man. I mean, find me a chair to stand. I'm looking for a chair to stand in. Thank you very much.
You better call Tyrone.
I bet Ty be there though. But he'd be like, wait, did you battle me in the rap? I want to say I'm the best rapper first.
Ruthie, I'll rescue you if you battle me first. But Tyrone, I need help now.
You better call. We got to I seen ECCSC. I've been seeing all y'all down in Springfield, man. I be seeing them, Ruthie. I be seeing everybody they making moves. It was good stuff though. I'm like, here's what I'm saying. Springfield to me has a whole new focus, right? And I just feel like we kind of have opened up the door to it is my sincere hope that the opening up that I am seeing happening in Springfield to black people will be the same thing that happens in city council. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, where it seems to me Springfield is finally getting to a point. Travis, we trying to raise the money to get the bus from you, dog. They told us it was $1,900. We trying to raise the money so I don't have to pay it out of my pocket to you. This is Travis Latham. Bro, we know you got the bus. Like, don't send me pictures of the bus. I'm trying to raise the money for the bus. It's like, he sent me and Riis a text that said, I want you to
post them on there to show how good the bus look, to help people influence to buy. Look at this beautiful
Maze,
bus right
if there's an opportunity for us to earn your business with the bus, please contact me. Travis, that's funny. I'm trying to raise the money so we can pay for your bus. So you've earned our business. It's just I just don't want to have to pay for it all myself. Good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cause I'm telling you, man, Devo hit me up yesterday like, hey, so we ready to rock and roll. And I was like, but he was like, but the bus. So first it started with Felicia on Friday. She was, well, no, because remember last week at the meeting, we was like, it's $1,900. So I thought we was going to split it by 30 people. But then it's like, you know, we got people that just want to go. So it's like, let me say this. I believe that if we can get the people to take the day to go down to Springfield, I would like to make sure that we cover the cost of the bus, right? Like, I know I get people amped up. So Travis, and I'm saying this respectfully, like I'm trying to raise the money now to pay for your bus to come down. You advertise with us, right? Now, I'm happy to trade you some ads for it if you'd like to, right? You know, I could be like, I'll wear a jacket. You could have a logo on the show. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? We can work it out now. We can make it pop. I said, you know, but I knew what kind of deal I wasn't gonna get. When I went to the United Center and I saw them in the on the ring, you know, like, you know how you have been to the United Center and everything in the United Center turned to one thing. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. I was like, oh yeah, he ain't Uber, right? So, but Fellowship Fleet and Limousine and Bus Company, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to raise the money. So what I'm trying to do is make it do good while doing good, right? So we support the Black Bus Company. I didn't call and say, yo man, can you give it to us free? Right? It's like the goal would be for us to collectively put money together to be able to rent the bus. And then, what is it? Many hands make light work?
African proverb.
That's from Africa? Oh, dog. I thought I had made...
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
See, everything been African.
I think that's an African
you
proverb.
You know, people be like, burn down the village. That's an African proverb.
No, that's about the children and the warmth of the village.
Right. The African proverb. Now, we always get to burn something.
You know one of my favorite African proverbs? Only a fool tests the depths of the water with both feet.
I don't know about that. I feel like burn the boat.
We know, Maze, jump right on in.
Jump in, then don't have no options.
What?
Don't have no...
Like a lack of planning. Ain't you the king of plans?
I plan to get there.
Ain't you the king of plans?
The plan to get there. I make a plan, then jump. I don't be like, all right, let me just jump. Oh, wait. You mean it ain't no water down there? Yeah, that's y'all. Y'all be like, I'm finna jump. Man, I don't care. Well,
only a fool tests the depths of the water with both feet.
I hear you. I mean, sometimes the proverbs...
Maybe you know how deep it is already, so that's why you hopping on in there.
I'm just saying, you know, the black folks be... James Matthews got 100. All right, we need 18 more people. No, 19 more people to come with $100. Look, and I'm telling you, look, we need to do it some kind of way. Like, we could put it up on the WIIFTBP. Tennille, you should put it on the WIIFTBP media and we could do like Cash App or whatever. I don't want it coming to me, though. I want it to go... No, because sometimes it'd be like, man.
Overwhelming.
Right. So, look, but I'm saying, like, and who going? Because I'm feeling like we should broadcast live on the bus. Could you imagine sitting in the back of the bus broadcasting live on the way to Springfield? We just have to use the regular phone, though. It just had to be a phone on the stand. And then Ruthie, you'll have to sit in the seat. And then, Ruthie, that's not my contract is for 3 hours, not 12.
A whole bus trip?
Oh, Lord. Look, anyway, look, y'all, we are going to Springfield on Thursday to defend the honor. Not even really, I guess it's defend the honor, but to be like, yo, we just need to make sure, like, y'all could, like, I feel like, I just want to make sure ain't nobody feeling the white guys don't think they could be on some Will Smith stuff. And now I feel like we need to be down there just so everybody understand, like, that's us and ours, so you don't really get to be just walking around here punking us and ours. She got big brothers and big sisters. And people who, like, I feel like a lot of times white folks feel like there's nobody who cares about you, so they can get away with it. Like, what you gonna do? Who you got? I just want to go to his office. I want to see what he got in his office. I want to meet his secretary. I want to sign in, and I want 55 big, black, strong black people to be like, what's going on, Steve? I mean, representative? We got questions. We got issues. All right, so it's the Maze Jackson Show. Y'all ready? Did we already took the plane off? Oh, we trying to get a bus, though. My bad. I was on the bus trip. Remember that movie, Get on the Bus? Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
A long time ago.
Cause it was the Million Man March.
A long time ago.
All right, I know it's black men somewhere, and I know it's some black men. I bet you we could call Blake Turner. They can help us meet some black people down in Springfield. I'm just saying we should just go fill his office up. Like, I mean, imagine, you trying to have meetings on your last day. Mm-hmm. And like all the black people go to the Republican side. I know they don't want to hear that because that's Riis boy. Look like me and think like us.
That's right.
I remind my worst nightmare. That commercial, every time I see it now, I be like, oh God.
Our next governor.
I don't look at none of these gubernatorial commercials the same.
Oh God.
That's a fact, Ruthie.
I'm so tired of seeing them. I'm so tired. And what's up with that one that looked like Tyrone Muhammad talking to JB Pritzker? Y'all ever seen that one?
Ty, they didn't get you, did they, dog?
I don't think it is him.
Look, they probably doing lookalikes though.
It's like a side view, and I always
I'm
say,
telling you.
Tyrone Muhammad.
I'm telling you. Let me tell. Okay, look. So look, we probably just need to go ahead and start now. Now this ain't against nobody. We probably just need to go ahead and start now. Y'all just need to say what your number is, because I'm sure JB is around here going. He finna go hard. Man, the Republicans tripping on old boy Richard Irvin though.
Yeah, you see the Dems doing commercials against them already. That's
how about but here's what's crazy. Mm-hmm. How about the Dems are doing the fear mongering commercials that what Republicans would normally do? Mm. Like if you watch that commercial, that looks like some Willie. What's the it really looks like they look like they're doing a black smear campaign. What was the man with when they I cannot think of it. Was George Bush, and they used this guy about in jail. I want to say his name was Willie something, but they used him and they put him out in front of people. Like when you see these commercials, I'm gonna have to play it for you because it really is like I feel offended. And what they tried to do was put white people, the ones that he let out, but they tried to make them a soft. I promise you, it was like watching a commercial a Republican would do on a Democrat. And the Democrats did it. Right? And it's like, it just goes to show you to get, like, I hate, because what's going to be so crazy is, it's like because nobody really gets it, all they going to do is see the commercial, it's going to work. And it's like,
I don't know if the commercial's going to work as much as they used to.
Ruthie, not for, if you are a white person if you are a white person that does not inherently trust black people, and then I start giving you, like, remember the commercials aren't for us now. The commercials are for the white women in the suburbs who he's been saying he's going to be tough on crime. Now they saying, nah, he ain't. He was a defense attorney and he let out. It is.
You see, they say, he used to support Black Lives Matter.
Right.
I'm like, they going for every angle. Every angle they going to take it.
It's.
And now they coming after the contract.
Here go the crazy part, though. All the white people are doing it on both sides. Like, we ain't even getting like, they get to talk about him for being black. We don't get to be the black people that get paid to talk about him for being black. Then the black people the white people, he got the slaves. We don't even get paid for the slaves in the commercials. I still want to know how much the slaves got paid in the commercials. Riis, how much would they had to pay you to do that role? Would you have played the role of the slave, of the young slave who was waiting for freedom?
I would have been honored to have been in his campaign, Mr. Richard Irvin.
No, the commercial.
Right.
The commercial.
Would
you have been the running dude?
Yes, it would have been an honor.
What if they said, no shoes, Riis?
It would have been an honor to see.
And you got to run on the rocks.
Yes.
He said he ain't ashamed of his ancestry or lineage.
I would have did it for him.
Okay. But if a white person said, now you're not running like slave-like, that's not slave enough.
Oh my God. your gate's a little off there.
Hey.
Your gate's not urgent enough.
Is pretty long.
What if they said, let's do a little method acting, and I got a whip around here.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to be back, and we're going to continue the conversation. Plus, we're going to get to some of these headlines. Social media question of the day. Ruthie, does data manipulation? Did you see this thing about the police clearance rates? All I could think, Ruthie, it's like, anytime somebody do stats now, I'd be like, the data. It's gotta be like in the data be. Wait a minute. So you got 50% clearance rate. We've been up from 20. So, but what's so funny is how you watch how they expand the information to the years and the information that they need to make the numbers say what they want them to say.
100%.
Right. So the police go back as far as 10 years and then count 10-year cases in this year's murder count relief. It's crazy. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to talk about all of this when we come back. It's the Maze Jackson Show.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
If you're a business professional, have you ever wanted to multitask on your way to an important meeting instead of navigating through traffic? Fellowship Fleet Limousine and Bus Company is your solution for chauffeured ground transportation. Our company provides sedans, SUVs, stretch limousines, vans, and buses for corporate travel, airport transfers, and group shuttles. If you're a corporate travel manager, individual business professional, event or meeting planner, relax. Let us take the wheel. Visit fellowshipfleet.com to book right now.
And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:33 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic and weather report. As we head over to the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop will be 21 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 19. On the Edens, inbound from Deerfield to the Exchange will be 31 minutes. Exchange to Deerfield will be 29. On the Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop will be 30 minutes. Back out to Thorndale will be 28. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan, 36 minutes. Outbound will be 29. While the Bishop Ford is 32 minutes. I-80 to the Dan Ryan, 26 minutes to I-80. The Dan Ryan is 16 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive, north and south is 8 minutes in both directions. Today's weather, it is currently 45 and cloudy. Today will be a high of 52 with a low of 41. I'm Riis the Ruler. Happy Monday here on The Maze Jackson Show.
To the grave, from the grave. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave, back to glory. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me. Oh, please. God's gonna turn it around. God's gonna turn it around. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave back to glory. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave. Glory to Gethsemane, to the grave, from the grave. Dear Lord, it's me again. God's gonna turn it around. I'm calling on you. You did it before. I believe that you can do it again. Somebody calling you right now, Lord. If it ain't one thing we need, somebody else needs you for another.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler in the building. Plus, Ruthie Mo in the building. I said that with an F instead of a Ruthie Moore. Ruthie Mo. Okay, look, y'all. I am trying to couple things, right? We're trying to raise $2,000 today so that we can get Fellowship Fleet limousine service all the way down to Springfield because we want to support Lakeisha Collins before they get out of session. Y'all know the last real official day of session is not the last official day, but they're gonna stop. And when I say session, I'm talking about Springfield, right? Springfield, Illinois. In case y'all don't remember, Steve Reich, State Representative Steve Reich, 6'5" white man, walked up on a 5'3" black state legislator. Told
Didn't
her,
he say keep your name out my mouth?
he said keep your flipping flavors, filth name out your mouth, and then had to be restrained. Like, dog, you had to be restrained to not to do what? Like, they had to hold you back from what? What? They had to hold you at 6'5", her 5'3". You sit behind her, menacing her. They had to hold you back from what? You felt like you. And I'm not even. And can I just be clear? I'm not suggesting that we go down there with any type of violent intentions. That's not my. That is, and I want to be clear. All I'm saying is we can't go sit. Like, she got some brothers and sisters. We not going for that. Like, we're going to respectfully use the opportunity to occupy. Like, he probably got like a nice office, but it probably can't fit 55 people. Right? But can you imagine trying to squeeze through all 55 as we get there to get to your own desk? I mean, you got, excuse me. Yeah, right. All I want him to have to do is say excuse me to a whole bunch of black people.
He'll be like, move.
No, he not.
Pardon me.
Pardon? Pardon and what? Excuse me. Right? You think they give him, you think then we might have to go see the Republican leader and just be like, hey man, you gotta check your boy. Right? Go stop by Durkin's office, be like, hey, yo, check, hey man. Don't make us have to come back down here. Y'all do all that stuff y'all do, because that ain't our business. But what we will not be having is these threats and intimidation by 6'5" white men in your caucus against women. Not black women. Y'all do what y'all do at the trailers. But when it's us and our sisters,
Where, Maze?
in the trailers. You know the trailer park people.
That's what I thought you said.
You know the people be in the trailers. They be.
That seems like an affordable option, though.
I seen the movie. Man, I seen some dope trailers.
I looked at that Chicago, the one that's in the city of Chicago. I looked.
No, you did.
I just wanted to see
That
what
was
the
that
market rate was.
That was the Kankakee.
You know what? I actually grew up living in a trailer. Like, you know, Pembroke gets proliferated with trailers and mobile homes and things like that.
I always thought it would be cool to drive my house somewhere though. But it's like they be saying
these ain't them type. These the ones you just
that's like if you went to Southern
modular
Illinois
homes
University.
as they call them.
If you went to Southern, I never forget the first time I went to Southern Illinois University, and we left there. First of all, their facilities were poor, and then they were like, "We're going to the after party." And then we was off in the woods.
Which one you talking about? Carbondale or Edwardsville?
Wait, that's the thing.
It's only one. Nobody.
I was gonna say that's the
Nobody
thing.
visited Edwardsville.
Right. I was like, Edwardsville then. Like,
go there.
Right. Like,
Stay at home.
right. That's like saying University of Illinois Springfield. No shade. I'm just saying though. Like, they be like, I went to U of I too. UIS. That
still counts.
It counts, but it ain't the same.
That's just like University of Illinois and UIC.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Do they got a different name? They don't be the fight. They not. Okay, play it. Put them on the basketball court and let's see if it's the same thing. Put them. You ever been to Memorial State? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. The Flames and the Fighting Illini are incomparable. All right. 2000. Look, how far are we? Somebody keeping tab on how much we done raised? Did we raise it? Y'all tripping. Okay.
Where they sending it to? I don't think you posted up on there. You need to put it on the screen where folks can send it to. They shouting out all their money, you know.
Hold on.
Said, say less.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to help them out. You know, that's how we gonna calculate. You know, send it to the boss lady Tennille. You know, let Tennille do that. You know, all that adding up, and you know, at the end of the show,
She
you know,
didn't say she was doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, she the boss. You know what I'm saying? You know, she gonna definitely make sure that money right. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
so I'm gonna put up the cash apps. If you send it, I will make sure that it gets there because those are the only ones I got in the deck. But if you send the money, I just don't want to have to pay the whole bus fee myself, right? And I'm happy, so I'll send you a PayPal. Nah, people be laughing and
I put 5 on.
I got 5 on it.
I'm just hey, I'm not mad. Every bit count. Every bit counts. So I'm not bugging out on that. Cash App is Maze Maze said. Venmo is at Maze said. PayPal is maze@mazejack, MAZJAC.com. I'm gonna put those up there periodically. Venmo, Cash App. My email is maze MAZE@mazejack.com in case you want to do what's that
Zelle, PayPal,
Cash App.
Cash App.
Yeah. But the Zelle, did I put a Zelle up there? No, I didn't put a Zelle up there. All right. So anyway, you can Cash App me. Tennille, put them in the chats too, please. And I'll just send it all to WIIFTBP.com. Oh, admin@WIIFTBP.com. So anyway, send it, $WIIFTBP.com. Okay, when we come off break, I'm going to try and put all of those. Tennille, if you send those 3 to me in a text, I will make your digs for them very quickly and get them up there.
Your digs.
I'll make the things and then
That's
they
an
can get
African
it up there.
proverb.
Your digs.
So no,
Do not sleep where you dig. Do not eat where you dig. All right.
Don't get high on your own supply.
That's African. That's a Compton proverb.
That's an African. Step on the crack, you break your mama back. African proverbs, Maze.
I thought that
no
was
cracking out.
it is. No, ain't no crack in Africa. Shoot, I've been there. Yes. No, I ain't even talk about that though. It's the Maze Jackson show. Dang. All right. Well, oh, dang. Big thing today. Big thing. Big. First of all, I was thinking about the mayor, so maybe I was big things. Speaking of big things, Willie Wilson is set to make an announcement today, I believe.
Oh, I wonder what it is.
Is another gas giveaway? No. It looks like he is going to be announcing that he's running for mayor. Now, Dr. Wilson is scheduled to call in tomorrow, but it is all intents and purposes. I think I got a press release last week that Dr. Wilson is intending to run for mayor. Do you realize it's only 11 months away until the mayoral election?
Wow.
And speaking of that, Mayor Lightfoot was on CNN last night hinting that she was going to, she told us to stay tuned. Can I ask a question? Do you know black people that watch CNN?
Sometimes I'll go. I don't go to the TV and turn on CNN, but I will check out the front page of their site to just kind of get the headlines.
Do you go to CNN to
CNN is a tough one for me sometimes. You know what? So because I do try to get like a balance of different news sources, I do check out CNN to just kind of see. It actually keep me in tune to what the Democratic Party is, what their perspectives are. So I check it out to kind of hear that liberal leaning mainstream media. And I've been kind of checking out CNN just to kind of hear the perspectives on what's going on in over in Ukraine. But then you got to check out Fox to get the alternate view. Then you got to check out another site to get the real story. Then you got to check out 4 more stories to balance out the other stories. So if you just listen or if you just consume one form of media, it will warp your perspective. And I know CNN is connected to the larger media conglomerate that's global, that's spinning a certain narrative. So you got to be careful if you only watch CNN.
You got to be careful if you watch any of this stuff. That's why you
except for the Maze Jackson show.
That's what I'm talking about, Ruthie. That is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson show. I'm trying to do these cash apps so y'all can get me. Ruthie, keep talking.
I got another African proverb for y'all. What's in it for the black people? So put your favorite African or African American proverb in the chat.
That would be funny. Now
Put your favorite African or African American proverb in the chat, i.e., don't ask for nothing when we go in the store. That is an African American proverb from the Book of Mother. Let's see what we got. Quincy said the book of your dig.
Black people, boy.
I think it's crazy because you dig could mean a thing. It could really be a person, place, or a thing. And so I think that's the cool thing about language like that. Or I think another word I've heard for you dig is type of kind. Y'all heard that one? Type of kind. But if you slow it down, it's type or kind. So people say a type of kind. So that is another language or an African American proverb.
Okay, I'm back. I'm like, all right, now.
I got one more though.
Okay, what's your favorite hood say?
Mess around and find out.
Ah!
The book of Kunta Kinte. Thank you, Quincy.
All right, we do need to be doing those for the rest of the show. Like, what's the best things your mama, things say you ever had, things old people say that be like, you gonna get your ass whooped? Speaking of old people, excuse me.
Or when you getting a whooping and she said,
You don't think
shut
that
up
be crazy?
before
I give you something to cry about. What do you think this extension cord is? Well, you got something else in that bag of tricks over there? All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Thank you to Sheila Wade. Sheila Wade just sent $50 on for bus transportation. All right, that's right. Be the people's champ. As your donations come in, if you make a donation and we see it come in, we will definitely give you a shout out on the air. But we are trying to raise $2,000 today because we got to go see Steve Reich down in Springfield. Now, also, Ruthie, you going?
Mm-mm.
You be tripping.
I was going to tell you when I'm eating.
See, I'm going to have I have to do a 3-hour live broadcast on the bus down to Springfield.
Maze, you are not going to be able to do no broadcast. You know why?
You crazy? It's going to be a live studio audience.
No, because they going to be loud. You going to be like,
I'm going to be producing.
Quiet
I'm going to produce. It's going to be like we on the bus trip. Live from the bus. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all don't have no vision.
Oh.
Could you?
I see it.
I'm just telling you.
And Ruthie, you could low key be in here too because it's virtual. You know what I'm saying? You could
Right,
be
we
doing
could.
the-
Right,
you
right,
could be
right.
sitting right here, talking from here.
Yep.
Amazing
Ooh.
video in on there. We can be getting the perspective. Hey, guys, we going down to Springfield. Boom, we got the double. Bam, bro.
Dang.
Reese, you ain't no
I'm sorry. I'm
Dang. Wait. Wait. Is that Reese back there? Out the box? Wait, hold on. What's going on? All right. See, I'm telling you. The bus ride, the bus broadcast, because then they're going to be like, they getting close. Like, dude, like, like when we get off the bus and we get through stretching, we got to do calisthenics when we get off. Like, then we going to get off the bus. Then we go get our black berets. We going to be dressed in all black. We're going to be like, we want Steve.
That'd be so dope.
I'm just telling you. Then it's live. They're live. Right then we do a rally in the Capitol, in the center, so what you do is you get there, you go. And then I'm telling you, then we get the rotunda in the middle, and then you have a rally, and you be like, hell no. Like we be like, and all the people speak, and they get to get out. Like, Tyrone and get a speech. He'll be, Tyrone, you don't even gotta have a megaphone. They'll get a microphone, but then they can hear us roaring while they in the chambers. Like, them black people ain't having it. And then we leave and we go up and we storm the building. And
you can't use that word.
Okay, not storm the building. We talk to the black security guard. No, they got black security guards. You be like, black security, I'm trying to get upstairs. Then you go.
Like, man, come on, man. It's my day. You trying to give me five?
No, we be like, we got you, dog.
Listen,
look, we'll
man,
be orderly. We ain't go. No, it's
breaking 15 minutes. I'm not gonna tell you if I ain't here. You know how black people do. Like, black people, listen. I'm in 15 minutes. I'm not gonna be here. I can't say what I have to do.
I'm just telling y'all.
I ain't gonna tell you what to do or not.
Then we go into the chamber, and we go sit, and then we had them acknowledge us in the chamber as black people first.
Do we need to sign up for this though?
Yeah, we gotta do all this.
Okay.
And it's gotta come together in a week. And it's got to come together by Thursday.
Did you all register to come
No,
in?
but we don't got to register to come in. You just got to have your ID. It's your building. It's your capital.
Bring your ID.
Man, you know what? While I'm down there, I might go get my lobbyist badge. I might go pick it up. You know, I ain't went and got... You know, Ruthie, it's been a long time since I walked the halls of the Capitol. But man, I feel like we need to just... Like, I just feel like we can't let that just happen like that. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh, Big Al, 35. Shout out to Alfred Evans. Big Al, $35. We almost at 85.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. We could do this. Let's get this bus going. Let's get this bus cracking. Let's get down to Springfield. Let's stand up. Also, Big Al, we also got a letter that we got to get out to Whitney Young. Do y'all remember about that? Did we talk about that good enough? I need to let y'all know because we have a letter. I'm going to read it to y'all a little later. I know I was supposed to get it out last week. And then are we going to go deliver it? Like, is somebody going to go put it in the envelope? Like, lick the envelope and then put the stamp on the door and be like, boom. I mean, I'll be watching too many movies. Huh? I want to do it like Martin Luther did when he went to the Vatican and was like, and told the church, this is the reforms. We ain't having it. Gregory. Hey, Gregory. That's how we need to cut that and clip that. And every time somebody get out of pocket, we just need to play it. Gregory. What's up, Greg? You coming? We need ECS. We need the police caravan, like ECCSC police caravan. Could you imagine them coming? Look, the bus, the squads. Imagine when we stop to get gas. Them white people come out there and go, well, I don't know what. And then we got to stop in McLean County, too. Well, what kind of police are you all? We the black police.
The black police.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Show of force. Carl, you don't want to do nothing. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get on the bus. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Man, okay. I've been missing all the stuff. All right. Let me see what else did we get. Oh, Ruthie. What you do this weekend?
March Madness.
Ruthie, you was at March. Oh, you wasn't really March Madness, and Ruthie, you are funny. You are like a social butterfly, and you know what? It's like I probably would never fuss at you at a place because you stay busy. Like you don't be like you know people like I'd be like Swill. Swill be like.
It depends. Like there's a difference between coming to work and coming to kick it. And I know I was at work, but don't worry, because when I kick it, I kick it. You want me to do what? I just sat down.
Hey man, the Final Four over at TP was great. It was great to see everybody out. Shout out to Tamiko Holt birthday. It was a great time. We are going to be checking out the national championship tonight. So if you are a member of the social club, please stop on by the T Pizzle. If you want some information, let me know. Hit me up on the inbox. All right, y'all. You want the Cash App link for the bus donations? Here you go, Tiger. It's right there. It's $WIIFTBP Media. $WIIFTBP Media. I got it up there for y'all. All right. Also, Book got his L's this weekend, y'all. My son got his license. Gotta tell y'all, one of the most, you know how it be those moments when you realize, like, first of all, I told y'all before I was a little nervous about the whole thing because there was nothing I could do. It's like, you know, you practice and when he pulled out of the lot, I was like, I felt the kind of way because he got in the car and the lady was like, I'm sorry, you got to get out. I was like, don't tell me what to do. It's my damn car. Well, it's not really as curious, but, and you know, like my son is like the coolest cool. So when I went to go pick him up from school, I was like, are you nervous? And he was like, yes. And he's never nervous. And so we was both like talking, but not talking on the way over there. And then we had to sit there in the line. And then when we get there, it's like, shout out to everybody the people at the driver's license facility on 95th and 99th and King Drive. Thank you. People Talk Smack. I was the most courteous group of people. They walked them through the process. Like, the lady was like, you can't go.
It's efficient.
But she also, like, he had to do all the paperwork on his own and, you know, do all this stuff. He had his little papers together.
Did they have the music playing inside?
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. So let me just say this. If you gotta wait in line somewhere, the driver's license, and I said something to them. I said, "There, yeah," because I feel like if It Isn't Love came on, it was like
They be getting it.
I was like,
They keep their spirits up. You can't be mad at that.
it was a very positive environment, right? Like, the music was crack, and it was like you could hear it. You know, when you go to a place and that's you know, like you used to go places, you hear one song that you know. Mm-hmm. It was like when I worked at Burger King and McDonald's, like when you closed, the big fight, like when you work at with a mixed place, was who got the radio at the end of the night, right? Because at the end of the night, you could turn off the music and then you could put on the radio from the radio station or whatever. And we used to fight over whether it was going to be B96 or 107.5. Right, or WGCI back in the day. And so and I always think of that, like, as a black person going somewhere and you, like, the white people be hearing Light FM and all they stuff. Man, you walk into that joint and it's like, I could sit it. I was
Before I let everybody
right. Right. Look, and then they did the Beyonce version too. So I was like, you know, I was about to be like, right, everybody trying to do the dance, the whole thing. So shout out to everybody at 95th. But I gotta tell y'all, that was like that. So I feel like there are moments, like that was a moment. Like the moment when he drove off, because I felt like there's going to be soon come is he going to be driving off to go kick it with his boys or drive off. And I was thinking about now he going to be in the car by himself. Like, I won't be there to always navigate not just the watch out for the traffic, watch out for the guy on the left, but his interactions with police, his interactions with other motorists, right? All of that stuff. And it was like, I almost felt like it was like walking again, damn near. Like, damn, he can, I don't know. It was just deep. It was a dad moment, and I just was like, and when he pulled back up, and I was like nervous, because you know how you be like, you forget, you like, damn, did I tell him this? Did I remind? And then the lady was talking, and then he got out and hit me with the thumbs up. And he was grinning, and it's like, I mean, you got to understand, he like super, nothing phases him. And so to see him get out grinning, I just hate now that you don't get your actual L, that they give you a paper version. But it was good. I was super proud of him. So shout out to MJ for getting his driver's license this week and giving his dad a nervous breakdown. Shout out to Will Calloway. Me and Devin went to Will Calloway's Unity dinner. And I gotta commend the young brothers. Like, it was what was pretty cool about that dinner was seeing all those young brothers out there of the next generation, and they was in collaboration instead of arguing with each other, sitting across from each other, mean mugging and all of that stuff. And so shout out to Will Calloway for that Unity dinner that he put on Friday. Devin and I, and Will, shout out, I left because I was underdressed for your affair. And I thought that I did not want to be caught in a bunch of pictures I felt like I was not as, I don't want to say disrespectful, but I felt like I came as I was, thinking it was like and it was like people was dressed. So I sat in the back and then took a couple pictures and bounced out. But I do want to commend that brother for putting it on and acknowledging the people, and that was good stuff. And then Ruthie, Final Four. Riis, what you would do? Go Tar Heels. I don't know if the Tar Heels going to be able to beat Kansas, though. Kansas is kind of scary. Shout out to Kansas, got a Bolingbrook Raider. What? Joseph, yes, few. I can't say it right, but Joseph from Bolingbrook, yes, sir. Last year, he was a star. He did that crazy dunk because he played at, I can't remember what he played at a small school, and they won the first round, and then he got picked up in the transfer portal, and now he another Bolingbrook Raider playing for a national championship tonight. Dang, I guess I got to be for Kansas. I'm gonna wear my Raiders hoodie tomorrow, especially if we win the championship. See how I said we?
I heard you.
Mm-hmm. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Look, it's Maze, Riis, and Ruthie. When we come back, we are going to get to the social media question of the day. Also, still trying to raise the money. Oh, I forgot. Riis like, man, welcome to WBGX. Want to thank all the saints who like, what is going on? Y'all ain't even say hello. I heard God's going to turn it around. And you know, the saints be feeling away if you don't acknowledge them. Because I be outside, and when I see the saints, they be like, hey, I'm one of the saints. I be like, oh! Right? Look, and ain't nobody came up to me and said I'm one of the sinners.
That's so funny.
But they be like, hey, you know me, I'm in the saints. I was like, is that a... No, you know, from 6:30 to 8. My bad. Hey, saints. So thank you to the saints from WBGX 1570 AM who tune in to us. Y'all get ready. We're going to have to see if WBGX going to accommodate our new showtime.
Oh.
Yeah. I was thinking, Ruthie. I was thinking. Tennille be saying 12 to 3.
Ooh. That's actually not bad.
I just eat up everything.
That's lunchtime. That would come with lunch,
I
right?
just eat everything. I'd be eating everything. It'd be lunch, dinner. I have it all. But I think I might do 3 to 6.
Maze. I got another African proverb from She Raw. Character is like pregnancy.
Oh, Lord.
Can't hide it forever.
That's not true. That's really not true. That is so not true.
No, that is true. You can't hide it forever.
Okay.
For some time, but not forever, Maze. These are African proverbs, Maze.
African proverbs? All right, y'all.
Some of these ain't, though.
Right. I was saying,
let me know.
we should do a session, like urban proverbs, right? Like things that started in Africa that got evolved to a new definition now. Like, you know, don't get high off your own supplies. Like a new era, not new era Chicago, but shout out to new era Chicago. But you know, like black proverbs. I would say proverbs because then it would really get funny, but you can't do it that way because then people be like, I'm offended. Speaking of offended, did you watch the Grammys last night? Hey man, who the hell? Okay,
the winners, because you ain't know none of their names.
First of all, I ain't know none of the people, but
felt the same way.
Bruno Mars and
Silk Sonic.
But what's the other dude?
Anderson .Paak.
What are they?
A group
of what though? What are they? What is their? What are they made
because
up?
They look racially ambiguous. Yeah, Google that. Google that one.
I felt like they was almost making the characters of us.
You know, Bruno Mars yeah, just look up Bruno Mars.
I mean, I'm gonna just tell you.
Some people say, you know, that it's cultural appropriation.
Well, you know what Bruno Mars though is, and he really is the ultimate vacation superstar, right? Like, have you ever been at a resort where they got a great entertainment person? That's what he was on the cruise ship, and he turned it. And you know, like they are like when you go to Jamaica or something, they all know all the American songs, and then they got their own versions because they all want to be American superstars. That's what I feel like Bruno Mars is. But, and I'm gonna tell you, I think I redid this whole studio to a Bruno Mars playlist on Tidal, and he got some cuts. But I gotta tell you, man, watching them last night, I felt like they was making fun of us.
Bruno Mars has been accused of that in the past.
I really felt like they was making fun of us. I really did. And just
for those who want to know, Bruno Mars' daddy is half Puerto Rican and half Jewish. And his mother is Filipino. She's from the Philippines. And she has Spanish ancestry.
Not one stitch of ninja in them. And Anderson .Paak is what?
I think he like Asian.
Okay,
black.
did y'all see the Remy Martin commercial?
Like
the Remy Martin with Usher? And they took it to like France and freedom and black people. And if that's where I love cognac came from, I was Man, Charlie, they made some history up in that bad boy. It was pretty deep. I be watching.
What you mean?
You-
Like they
made like Remy Martin a part of our liberation in France. Like when you know, like how black people went to France.
Okay.
So it was just a lot, man.
That's
All right.
interesting.
It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
What's up, Chicago? This is your man, Maze Jackson, host of the Maze Jackson Show. You hear me every single day ask the question, what's in it for the black people? Well, finally, y'all, we've got an answer, and it's called the Black People First Party. Meet us every second Saturday of the month from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth, Unit 17E. That's in the mall at the 55th and the Dan Ryan. And you join us every second Saturday of the month, where we are taking our politics black. We'll teach you everything you need to know about the game, from how to collect a petition, to how to knock on a door, to even how to become the next mayor of the city of Chicago. That's right, y'all. It is the Black People First Party. Meet us every second Saturday of the month, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at TP, located at 5401 South Wentworth in the mall at 55th and the Dan Ryan. And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said. This is a black people thing you wouldn't even understand.
Maze Jackson.
Yeah, man. Ideas, man. Ideas. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. Let's go. Standing my ground, I can't mess around now. It's like my time is in a bottle, captured by your love, babe. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can stay around so long, but I wanna come correct. Baby, get your foot off my neck. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. Understand clearly that you wanna be free. It's the time that you spend making me think within. It's the trust still beginning. Fade away from beginning of the day. I can see you trembling times, and I can see you wondering mine. Is it me considered? You that's with it. See, you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see, baby, that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free, yeah. I'm just trying to be the best I can. You can call me the troubling man. Matter of fact, I'm from the side of the street. Baby girl, you're calling on me at the time that I feel the presence around me. Something that I can't let go. It's your time, everything around me there. I just wanna hold on, but you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
What's
church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies, not other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Maze and Riis and Ruthie and Ty, explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't trying to help us, they ain't trying to do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect you oppressed and solve wrong.
Wake up, Chicago. That's me at 7 o'clock. I finally got there, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my co-host, Ruthie Moore, plus my man, DJ Riis, the ruler in the building, y'all. We are trying to get the bus together to get to Springfield because we got to stand up and speak up. We got to go see Steve Reich. Walked up on our girl, State Representative Lakeisha Collins. So we plan on making a trip to Springfield. But first things first, we got to raise the dough for the bus. Hey, Riis, get the applause ready because I got to give a big shout out to my man, Milton Ingram. Milt always be there coming through. Milt came through with $200 towards the trip. That's a big one. Look, y'all, I see people saying if you sent the number and you sending it in to us, let me know and I will definitely give you the shout out. I appreciate you. Get the likes up, but let's get the money up. Let's get people to Springfield. Riis, you going? Can you? Oh, you might have to work, huh?
I'm trying to be right here and get Ruthie in that seat so we can do double time and have you on there with the bus, people in the back, looking all good. Maze Jackson Show on the road. So, taking it down, Maze to the capital. I mean, to Springfield, our capital.
That is the capital.
You know what I'm saying? Our capital. I don't want people to think that we going out of D.C. So Maze to, our capital. Boom, man. You get the whole people in there. I think it'd be dope. Ain't that right, Ruthie?
Sure.
I don't like how you said that.
Sure.
That's better.
Yeah, make sure you have a cameraman that's gonna hold the camera while you do all your talking stuff out there.
Ooh, maybe I give me one of the, I'll take a Mevo.
You can hold, just
I could take a Mevo and put it on it because it'll be on the stabilizer, right? We just got to get a battery pack. And then I could be sitting in the back seat, and just have a tripod, just like that. And just have it, get it stabilized, put it on. Because remember, you put it on the stabilizer, it's going to be like, then we be like, then when we get off, we be like, live. This is Maze Jackson reporting live from Springfield. We are headed into the Capitol and then go live from Steve Reich's joint.
Man, Ruthie, come on.
Ruthie be like, we moderated. Look, and then, all right. So, hey, speaking of this, though, let me say this. Shout out to my man, Tyrone Muhammad and Greg. Y'all, we got to keep an eye on their trial. Apparently, they are being, they're on trial for the Dan Ryan Expressway. Now, they just got through with the Rhinestone Cowboy. Excuse me, Dreadhead Cowboy. My bad. Look, y'all, we got to be checking on our brothers Tyrone and Greg. It seems like, this is going to be one of those things where somebody got offended. Their feelings got hurt because they wasn't stronger. So, look, let's make sure we watch out for our brothers. They got trial this Thursday for choking out the police officer. Ty, stay low-key, man. Don't do nothing that's going to... Hey, man, I know. Just check me out, bro. It's like we know who you are. We know you solid. Get free. Right? Ain't nobody to tell on. We all saw it. Tell the police officers, let it go. What y'all say? What y'all be telling me, Riis? Let it go. I never saw Frozen though, so I don't even know the words. So I couldn't watch Frozen just because when I heard the song they was talking about let it go, I'd be like, that would just be not me. I just can't never let it go. So, but Ty, be cool, brother. We want y'all to be safe. We do not want them to be trying to stun on y'all. So get it there. Desiree Anderson, $100. Look, y'all, we gonna get that bus today. And we gonna be on Fellowship Fleet. And it's going to be a benefit to Fellowship Fleet for advertising. And then we're going to get them to advertise. Von Gathings, $50 sent via Zelle. I see y'all. Y'all help me get there. Let's go, y'all. We can get this bus. Let's get this bus because I'm telling you right now, people are watching. And Springfield being like, hey, Joe, think about when they find out we coming for real. Like they put up 2 stacks today.
Oh, they listening.
Oh no, they listening.
They listening.
They listening. And Steve, somebody went and got Steve. Steve, they raising money to come get you. Now I just want Steve to look up and just see all them black faces. Like we came for Steve. That's what we came down here for. Now we gonna have to talk to the speaker. He ain't gonna have to let us in. Come on, speaker. You're gonna have to open up the door for the black people. But I think we need to go see the Republican. We need to go see Jim Durkin. Be like, hey Joe, you better get your boy. Did you check him? Cause I don't know. Did he ever check? Did the Republicans ever check their boy? Cause you know what okay. So you know why we gonna talk about this? Cause did y'all see? I can't think of. Was it Sam Nunn or Bush or somebody? Yesterday I was watching Meet the Press. I did not write his name down, but Ketanji Brown Jackson is supposed to move, and they was like, she's a great person, but we just can't get with. I just can't ever tell my people I voted for a negress.
What?
Basically, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
Well, you thought he said it for real.
Yes.
I mean, that's what but that's, if you would have been watching it, you'd have been
negress?
Like, he negress, not negress.
Is that they used to call black women that?
Yeah. Nicely.
That's like the nice way of saying
that negress.
Whoa.
Hold on. DB Digby. $100 towards the trip. Shout out to DB. All right, y'all. Look, we gonna get that bus.
Maze, let me do one of these African proverbs from Kenneth Steele. I ain't your play toy.
I like hard head make a soft behind.
That was from Kunta Kinte Jones and TT both said that one. I said they both said the same thing. Just let me know when you want another one. Of course, Alvin E. Norton said, don't start none, won't be none. Thank you, Alvin. Ma said, a bird in the hand beats 2 in the bush. That's a good one.
What about Cedric? Cedric always say, what do you say? I wish it would. You know what I'm saying? I wish a Negro would. You know, black people always wishing. I wish you would.
Wilson Coleman said, don't let your mouth override your beep. I ain't never heard that one.
Don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash.
Now that one, I didn't heard.
How about get the F up out of here and don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you.
Oh, I ain't heard that one in a minute.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, hey y'all, we trying to get to Springfield. Now look, if we get to Springfield and if we happen to go over, then you can also pay for the lunches of the people that go. But we need to get there. Like, here's what I'm saying. Do y'all realize that the Springfield trip is a 3-hour ride? So it's a 3-hour ride, which means that we got to get up. We got to be here at 6 o'clock. So y'all would be broadcasting live as we leave up out of here, park in the parking lot, ride out. Oh, you know what we could do is meet at TP. We can meet at TP, pull out because they can park their cars there. Pull out from TP, head to Springfield. It's a 3-hour ride. So we get down there. You probably going to either need to pack a breakfast or we could stop on I feel like we can make it a day. But also, like, make it a day, make it an experience. Let y'all see Springfield, how it goes down. But then when we get down, we got to get off the bus, do our calisthenics, and bust up in that boy. Right? Now, we should... my guess is last time we went down there, State Representative Cam Buckner bought us all. He tried to. I think I beat him to it. But he tried to buy us lunch. But I feel like black folks need to know you know how we always be mad, but we came down this weekend for some other business. You know, and this is a great opportunity for us to learn how to put our other stuff aside while we go handle these white folks. Because the white folks be like, ain't you mad at them? Nah, don't. You know, they're going to be trying to put black people in front of us. Like, remember that time dog. But did you apologize? Did you apologize, though? Because we know you wrote the law so that if somebody put their hands on you. But I just want y'all to know, black people be watching, man. It's capital, I ain't gonna ask my other question. And while we down there, can we check on my concealed carry license that they holding off on me? Everybody got theirs. Carrie got hers.
What's up with that? But you know what? The good thing about that though is that I'm
gonna get the double.
I was finna say, but you also, because we went ahead and paid the extra, you don't even got to figure out what happened. You could just call that man and he'll track it down for you. Because we was diligent about not letting our stuff get lost in the system.
Really? Mm-hmm. He did it for y'all?
Remember that white man that came?
Uh-huh.
That's what we paid him for, was to track our stuff all the way from start to finish. And he was like, just call me if you don't do.
I'm calling him in today because I want mine. Anyway, look, y'all, we trying to get the money and get the bus to get down to Springfield. Oh, you must think your stuff don't stink. That's another one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Are you? Okay. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Okay, so here's the deal. We going to Springfield. Mm-hmm. Ruthie and Riis are going to broadcast from here. We leaving on Thursday. That's your work day anyway. So you'll be getting off right when we get off the bus. You like, no? Damn, Ruthie.
I'm taking off. I told you I was going to tell you about the meeting today.
Anyway. All right. So anyway, Riis, it look like we going to be broadcasting. We're going to be simulcasting from, you know what? We going to figure this out, though. Anyway, y'all, we going to Springfield on Thursday because we got some business to take care of with Steve. Now, we're going to stop by. We're going to go check out. We're going to see if we can check out the speaker. We're going to go check out the Black Caucus. They got a house. We should go. You think they would let us come to their barbecue?
They barbecuing?
You know they be barbecuing at the Black Caucus house.
Even in the winter?
It ain't the winter. It's Springfield. Remember, that's like 3 hours south of us. That's like a different climate. It used to be like cold up here. You go down there, it'd be like 65, 70. Yeah. It's like definitely a different climate. You know that Illinois is as far north as Maine and as far south as Virginia?
Huh.
That's crazy, right? Like when you think about it, like it's as far north at the very tip top as Maine and as far south as Virginia. So we underneath the Mason-Dixon line in some places. You know, the down deep, Abraham. Okay, let me stop. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Let me get on to some topics because we have not talked about anything of significance. Did we get the money yet to get to the bus? We need to get the bus. So I'm going to keep on raising until we get there, but I need your assistance. We are trying to get to Springfield this week because we got to talk to Steve Reich about walking up on black women and what is not acceptable from our standpoint. And we're going to do it with Fellowship Fleet so we can support a black business. That was funny. He was like, what I got to do to earn your business? Give me a good price. I'm just saying.
That's our second time getting the quote now.
Okay, but I think, so we're going to meet this one, right? We're going to meet this one. So, hey, one day I'm going to be famous. People going to be like, Maze, let me drive you. I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell you because I'm going to be like, I'm going to say one word and then all the people. But we got some other people that inquired about Fellowship. So I'm looking forward to that anyway. All right, y'all. You know what? I'm going to so let's talk about the police. Hey, Ruthie, did you know we're at the highest murder rates in the history, in the last 25 to 30 years? Riis, you got my voice ready? Get the big voice ready. Why don't you go ahead and hit it?
It's time for the social media question of the day.
Ruthie, is the city purposely misleading us about the murder clearance rates? I don't know if you saw this story this week in the Sun-Times. And it was about the fact that when you hear murder clearance, let me back up. First of all, as I was saying before, we are at the highest murder rate in the last 30 years, 25 to 30 years. Last year, we had over 400 murders. What would you do if I told you in 2021, we had 400 murders? We had 500 murders. 400 murders in 2021, and we cleared 50% of them. What would you think that meant? Would you think that meant that I solved half of the murders in that year? If I told you I cleared So I said we have 400 murders and we clear where our clearance rate is 50%. What would you think?
That we halfway got a good clearance rate?
But you would think that those clearance rates were for this year. What if I told you that there is a category of clearance called exceptional? And an exceptional clearance is one that's over 10 years old, or where they know who the murderer is. They may not have arrested the person, but they figured it out. And I counted that as part of the number to your clearance rate. Would you feel deceived?
Yes.
So in 2021, there were 400 murders and 199 of them were closed. Exceptionally. Which means that, and 1 in 7 of those in the 50 were at least 10 years old. But David Brown, chief of police or police superintendent, is rolling around saying that the city is safer, or not safer, but they are clearing at a higher rate. Ruthie, I got to tell you, I feel deceived. But not only do I feel deceived, I feel much less safe. Because think about this. If I told you that we were at a 50% rate, but of that 50% clearance rate, that means that, 75% of the people that are committing murders are still on the street. Currently. Even as they tell you that they're taking down 50%, 199 of the 400 that they solved fall into this category. So literally, you have the same people who are committing murders running around the streets, yet the superintendent is coming to us, telling us, like on a tour actually, saying that murder rates, our clearance rates are at the highest rates ever. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. First of all, I want to know why. Why would he lie? And second of all, is the city complicit in this? Like, do they know when they report that, like when the mayor says that our clearance rates are down, does she know? Are we being deceived by CPD? And what's crazy is it's kind of like they be telling you mind your own business, and we can, like, I honestly feel like, let's back up. Do you feel like the city has its arms around the issue of violence? And I don't think it's just Chicago. So I'm not even blaming it on the mayor at this point. I think it's a national trend. I know you're not used to hearing me say that.
What?
But I do blame her for the post lies. Like, I feel like they're doing this because they don't have a solution, so she's willing to stretch the truth, or better yet, stretch the data around the truth that she needs to say. And so give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. Is the city purposely misleading us about the murder clearance rates, and why? Why? And what is the outcome of that? Because if I know dude is a killer and he ain't going to get locked up, well, I'm going to talk. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Caller, you're on the Maze Jackson Show. Is the city purposely misleading us about murder clearance rates?
Yes, they are. Good morning, family. Good morning. What's up, Ruthie? What's up, Riis?
What up, Devo? Oh, I don't get no what's up, Devo. Dang, dog.
Man, of course you do, bro. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, Devo. Good morning. I saw Devo. Devo was out. We was out. Man, me and Devo was making the young folks. I felt like, you know what I felt like, Devo, when we went out on Friday? I felt like Riis and Ruthie at Chicago Cut with their T-shirts on and us not being dressed appropriately. I felt like they was going to judge me. So we had to bounce out. But thanks for coming with me, brother.
Hey, man, anytime, man, shout out to Will Calloway, man. Shout out to you just having the vision of supporting the young people and bringing them back into the fold and giving them a place where they can be safe and they can be mentored and they can learn the game the right way. And, you know, cause that's dope. Hey, I just want to tell the family, hey, man, I learned a very good lesson last week. Hey, man, feed the family first, bro. Anything that we do, we got the expertise in-house to do everything we trying to do. So if you need something done, ask somebody in the group, do they know somebody, and use the resources that's available to you to make sure that anything we need, we messing with our people, we circulating that money, and we putting our own people in the position so they can be more successful, man. And yeah, they manipulating the data. Everybody know that you can manipulate statistics to say whatever narrative you want. So, you know, we know that exceptional clearance, that don't even make sense. Either the people have been removed from society or they haven't. I think it's a serial killer in Chicago, but that's a whole nother conversation. And it's just a manipulation of the data, bro. That's all it is.
All right, Devo. Devo, I thought you was going to tell us about the lesson you learned this week. I thought you was going to tell us your story. About when you went to your office. If I can tell the people right quick. So I've been dealing with some issues, and I asked the person, you know, would they be able to help me? And the person told me, I can't help you. You go to your own people and get help. If I help you, then my people gonna look at me like I'm crazy. You can't come around and help me. What can you do for me? Now, for y'all that don't know, I'm very experienced and very credentialed in my profession. So I'm overqualified for the majority of things. And that taught me a very important lesson. You know what I'm saying? So when we need help, we go to our people first. That's why we work for our people. So when we need something, we got somewhere to go to. We got something to communicate with, and we got people that have our back. I got y'all back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we doing this What's in it for the Black People BP1 stuff. Because if ain't nobody gonna look out for us, it's gonna take us to save us, and we all we got. So I love y'all. Hey, man, y'all have a great day. Love somebody. Shout out to Greg and Tyrone. You know, we riding for them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do nothing to nobody, man. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Let me before I get all emotional. But, hey, man, we all we got, bro. Y'all have a great day, man. There it is. That's my man, Devin Gordine. He is the vice president of the Black People First and What's in it for the Black People. Look, let's take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. We still got calls up there? Oh, no. All right, when we come back, I want to talk about something that I was watching Mike Flannery yesterday. Flannery Fired Up. And you ever watch something and it catch your ear and you sit up and you be like, hold on. Now, and I thought it was important for us to hear the clip. So when we come back, I'm going to play it. I also want to know, do you think that the city is purposely deceiving, misleading us about the murder clearance rates? But I also want you to pay attention to this video that I'm going to play when I come back. It goes to what Devin was talking about, but I think oftentimes when we ask what's in it for the Black people, we doubt ourselves. I want you to hear a conversation, and I want you to hear past the specific issue and hear the people talk about themselves and what they will tolerate and what they won't. Look, it's regardless of what anybody else thinks. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
Broken screen? Crash system? Are you in need of spyware or virus removal from your computer? Well, contact RPC Computer Repair in South Shore and let us help you with all your computer repair services and print needs. Need office or print production services, copies, scans, fax, or even notary service. Then stop by and support RPC Computer Repair and Print Shop, located 1741 East 71st Street in the 71st Street corridor, newly revitalized South Shore areas, and let RPC be your one-stop shop, where we believe RPC is your PC. RPC Computer Repair is also a UPS access point where you can drop off and pick up your important packages. So let RPC be of service to you. Call RPC Computer Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. at 773-966-4457. That's 773-966-4457. Visit RPC at rpccomputeringinc.com for more information.
And now, traffic and weather.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over,
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 7:38 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic and weather report. As we head over to the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop is now 43 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 30. On the Eaton inbound from Deerfield to the Exchange, 48 minutes. Exchange to Deerfield will be 29. On the Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop and back will be 41 minutes. While the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan is 45 minutes. Outbound will be 29. And the Bishop Ford from the I-80 to the Dan Ryan will be 45, 26 minutes to I-80, while the Dan Ryan is 23 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. On DuSable, Lakeshore Drive South, 55th to Jackson and back will be 9 minutes, and North will also be 9 minutes. As we head over to the weather, today it is currently partly cloudy at 45 degrees. Today will be a high of 52 and a low of 41. I'm Riis the Ruler. It's the Mace Jackson Show.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, babe? Why don't you come on over, 'cause nothing even matters at all. Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters.
These buildings can drift out to sea, a natural catastrophe, but there's no place I'd rather be, 'cause nothing even matters to me. Nothing even matters.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I think we got people think they comedians around here.
Maze, I'm telling you, I think I got a career in stand up.
No, you
So
don't.
what happened to the last person that had a career in stand-up?
You got jokey jokes on Riis.
That's funny.
Listen, I do got that career. So if anybody is a comedian and y'all need somebody to write y'all some jokes, let your girl know.
How you Chris Rock? No.
Listen, I write speeches. I write jokes. I write scripts, commercials. Holla at me.
You the best too, ain't you?
Maze, what? What? There is none greater.
Ruthie tried to tell me she was a better writer than me. It's like,
Maze, I'm telling you, I can write.
I got you.
I can write you a whole set. You ain't even gonna have to. You don't even need to write your papers in the morning. You just say, Ruthie,
See that, Ruthie?
Ruthie, write my papers for me, and I'll be like,
You
I
know
wonder what
Ruthie-
Maze wants to talk about today.
You know what, Ruthie? Because you said that it'd be a good example to show us is this Thursday while Maze Jackson is taking everybody down to the Capitol to
I'm
go
holding
and
it down
handle
on
this.
Friday though. Remember?
you see how Riis did that super slick though,
He
right?
did trick the-
No.
he
Look
threw
how he
me
did
under
it
the
slick though.
Springfield bus.
No. Look how he did it. He said, nah, cause we gonna be here. Like, cause I was gonna be like, well, you could just engineer from the back seat and just be working the buttons. But you know, he was like, see, Ruthie, I'm gonna be right here with you. See, then you don't have to get on the bus. See how he played, but he shifted the blame to you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad I did that. That's right, Ruthie.
Hey, look, I did text you because I'm a local school council. I'm gonna cut that commercial. Got some ideas for it. But on Friday too, like I'm supposed to be taking over. It's the Ruthie and Tennille takeover. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Friday. We you still gonna let me fly the plane without you?
You right.
Can me and Tennille hold it down on Friday?
Y'all can.
It's the TT takeover. The
TT Tennille.
Man.
Tesla TT Tennille.
You gotta put her picture in the Tesla. You gotta put her in the Tesla and put a picture.
Can I get a ride in your car after the show?
That's ridiculous. Man. That's funny. All right, so check it out. I got some videos I want to play for y'all. Did anybody tell me about the police playing us bogus? I got some videos so I had a friend of mine tell me a story about he went to. So I got a friend that works in politics, right? Let me not say he works in politics, but he works in a political environment where there are some people that are political and there are some people that are not. And the more that he's gotten political, he started to learn. And so while he was there, he went to one of his white coworkers for some aid and assist on an issue that he was having at work. And the white coworker, being political, told him he couldn't help him. He's like, you cool and all, but I can't help you because I got to take care of my own people. Right? And he said, you got to go talk to Maze because that's your people. Mm-hmm. What I look like helping you to my people when you got y'all got y'all own thing going on. And he learned right there because he was like, man, we super homies. We super tight, right? And then I had to tell my friend, I said, we super homies and we super tight, but how tight are you? Mm-hmm. Has he ever invited you to his house? Would you be yeah, I mean, y'all tight in the realm of politics, but like personally, and when it comes down to it, as I try to tell people all the time, there is going to be a time when someone has to make a choice. when the white folks got to make a choice. And they're really never going to choose you. They're not. Not because, and it's not anything that's bad. Mm-hmm. It is what it is how life works, even though we don't want to recognize it. It gets me to this conversation of segregation versus separation. Right? Because we always think in terms of segregation, but white folks tend to think in the terms of separation. Segregation is when the wealthy people or when the upper class puts you in a place and they force you to be together, as compared to willfully saying we're going to. They put, like, do you think Chinatown is segregated or separated?
Separated.
Right. Do you think Bridgeport was segregated or separated? For white people.
Okay.
Right?
Separated.
Right. But if you lived in Bridgeport or you lived in the 11th Ward, now think about this. Both the 11th Ward was the home of Chinatown and the home of Bridgeport, the bastion of white folks, right? In the same ward. Mm-hmm. I don't think that the Chinese people were worried about the Bridgeport people moving in their neighborhood and vice versa. Is Beverly segregated or separated? Separated. And then within that, you choose as to move into that separated space. So I got to thinking about this conversation, and then I watched this video yesterday. Ruthie, and I thought about I thought about what's in it for the black people. Now, this is going to be odd. No, you don't got to switch. It's in the switcher. But I want you to hear, this was yesterday on Flannery Fired Up. And I just want you to listen to the language of this. And this is really around the Columbus statue. Okay? But this is not about the Columbus statue itself. It is about the defense of them having the right to self-determine themselves. So I'm going to play this from Ron Onesti, and I want you to hear him talk about the Columbus statue. You ready, Riis? Here we go.
This is since 1891, representing traditions that our community has been celebrating. So when they're taken down without our involvement, this is something that wouldn't be allowed by any other ethnic group.
No, I can only imagine if a white mayor tried to tell African Americans what sort of statue to put up. So you guys are sticking by Christopher Columbus.
Think about that, though. I thought it was important for us to hear the language, because they literally was like, hold on, let me go to the, I played the wrong one. That's what happened. My bad. Or was it the same thing?
What if we give you these statues from 1891 and you take them out of Chicago? Put them up in some suburb.
It was a function of a conversation. It was brought up just in the interest of fact-finding. But our community is very clear. There's no negotiation with regards to where those statues need to be. Put them back up where they belong, where they rightfully belong. And then if any other conversations need to ensue, again, talk to us in a respectful manner. Bring us in. Let's sit down. Let's all decide what is the safest, what's the best plan. But at this point, there really is no negotiation.
Let me play them for you one more time, because I think it's important that you listen to the language that the Italians used in regards to the Christopher Columbus statue. I don't want to get focused on the Christopher Columbus statue, although that is another issue. But I feel like we whisper about our blackness and our demands for our community. Does that make sense? And then I want you to listen to how they talk.
Did or did not do. This is since 1891, representing traditions that our community has been celebrating. So when they're taken down without our involvement, this is something that wouldn't be allowed by any other ethnic group.
No, I can only imagine if a white mayor tried to tell African Americans what sort of statue to put up. So you guys are sticking by Christopher Columbus.
And then let me go back.
What if we give you these statues from 1891 and you take them out of Chicago? Put them up in some suburb.
It was a function of a conversation. It was brought up just in the interest of fact-finding. But our community is very clear. There's no negotiation with regards to where those statues need to be. Put them back up where they belong, where they rightfully belong. And then if any other conversations need to ensue, again, talk to us in a respectful manner. Bring us in. Let's sit down. Let's all decide what is the safest, what's the best plan. But at this point, there really is no negotiation.
They said it ain't no negotiation. And they said, if you're going to talk about us, if you're going to do anything that got to do with us and ours, you're going to... They set the terms of the negotiation. Okay, so talk to me. Listen to that. What did you think?
I don't know. It's kind of... It just takes me... I know it's not quite about the statue, but it is really about the statue and how that tradition equals terrorism to a certain group of people. So I don't necessarily... so let me back up. I think the mayor is and her administration is going to stick to the police protest aspect. I think if the statue goes back up, people are going to protest it. And so then it's going to become a public safety issue. And that might be the reason for it not to go back up. Whether or not it goes to a suburb or somewhere, like I haven't really explored that. But I think it's interesting how they are, sticking a flag in the ground on this issue that does. I mean, Columbus to attack. That's them. That's their history. That is their claim to fame. And so, but I think it's one of those things that if the statue goes back up, it's going to be a site of protest. People not really going for that. It's not like Chicago is the only place that they've been removing these statues. This is a national thing.
So I feel like I don't really care about the statue. I think that what I am talking about really in this case is about setting the stage of your self-determination of your fate. I was thinking about how we whisper or how we think quietly or how we they would shame us for saying something was black, and then you'd see Mike Flannery saying, "Imagine if somebody black, we can't get no damn Fred Hampton statue."
Well, but think about this. Name me a figure in black history that did the equivalent of Columbus and got a statue here in America. Our history ain't the same as their history. They're able to celebrate who I would call a villain in some regard.
I would say that almost all of the statues now are that.
But even think about the educational system of how we were taught about these figures within history. It's deeper than the statues. It's about mind control. It's about controlling the narrative, and that's why they want them statues back up, because they're trying to control and save the narrative.
And all I'm suggesting is that they are participating in the controlling of their narrative. I think that when you listen, when you listen to him at the end, he's like, "Look, we don't know what the outcome is going to be." Like at the end of it, he's basically like, "If we're going to do it, then we're going to have a say in it." If we decide that, now I understand what you're saying, he wants to put it back up. I think I heard within there that there's a compromise. What I'm really talking about, though, is the fact that they are working to determine they're not going to have their history written for them without speaking on it. I think we're not allowed to even put up the Fred Hampton statue. And I just think I was listening to, I feel like that was the defense of their ethnicity or their space in the world, not based on, because I feel like when he was like, look, we're not celebrating Christopher Columbus because of him himself. It's part of our tradition since 1891. That was the Italian. But I just feel like the thing I'm really hearing here is like we seek to blend. They like, nah, we got our own stuff. We got our own traditions, our own things. Now, we don't have to accept those. But I do feel like what I saw was white folks saying, nah, we ain't finna just lay down and let y'all just write us up out of here without us saying something. Go ahead.
But it's about them trying to preserve the legacy of, I don't want to just use the word white supremacy, but it's them trying to preserve that legacy. Because remember, the world is shifting, and it's about the statues because it's about the historical nature of it. And so because there is like pushback against the global system of white supremacy, white people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I agree with you that they're like, no, we're going to preserve our and control this. But the statue ain't going back up.
I really could care less about the statue. I feel like what they're talking about.
The statue is important, Maze, because even for that statue to have been able to be built, like that is mind control.
I'm not on the statue though, right? Because the statue could be in, like, if the whole thing was in context, right? Like, and I probably should have let it play some more because they were talking about, well, could it be Enrico Fermi? Could it be someone else? And they was like, it may be someone else. We may have to adapt with the times, but you're not going to change it for us without us having a say. And I feel like that's really what I was getting at. I probably clipped it too much, right? Because I was listening to this guy and he wasn't necessarily, like, he was like, the Italians will determine what the Italians' traditions are. Now, if we have to adapt those to whatever time, that's fine, but y'all not finna do it. Like, for us, they just be like, when he said, we just gonna move y'all stuff to the suburbs and go do it out there. Like, for us, they be like, take your stuff, go to the suburbs. What I just saw in that was the defense of their right to exist in their space. Not so much about, and I really am not, like, the statue is a whole different thing. But let me back up. They intersect. But I think they are fiercely resistant to not being able to participate in the redefining of their narrative. And I think we are very not, like, I felt like they would have been the Italian people first type of party, right? And I just feel like looking at that, it just makes me feel like we should be unabashed in our defense of what is us, ours, and our belief. And that's really what I saw in that. Go ahead.
I'm just listening. I don't think that we black people have an equivalent history to preserve in that regard. It's not like it's like, no, keep the statue up of the person that saved all the kids from the burning building. Like, it, and I agree with you when you say that it's about them being like, hey, y'all ain't about to just redefine what our history is. We're going to define what our history is. But I just don't think that, just like you said, like, black people, we don't have that same. So the only reason why I say that we cannot disconnect this from the statues is because it says a lot when you're able to build, when you're able to even put up a statue. Like, the odds been in their favor for a minute. So when the statue started coming down, it's like, oh, hold on. We don't have as much power as we once had. And so when you start to lose power, people take that real serious. Like, it becomes a matter of survival, life and death. And so I understand them saying, hold on now. We get to control what happens to this statue, and then it's not about the statue. It's them being able to have their power, and not feeling like their power is being taken. Because again, the system of global white supremacy is coming down, and so now cultural groups are like, wait, we ain't white. I'm Italian. Hold on, I ain't white. I'm Jewish. And so if you notice now, white people are like, it might be better for us to not all be white because whiteness is coming under attack. But I'm Italian. I ain't white. I'm Jewish. I ain't white. So that's what we're seeing. I feel like a lot more of in terms of I ain't white. I'm Italian. Put my statue up. This is not about the whiteness and the white supremacy of the statue being up. This has nothing to do with Columbus committing all that genocide. Just forget about that part. This is just about Italian and cultural da-da-da-da-da. We not white. We're Italian. I ain't going.
I mean, I think it's not really. I think my point is that they're saying it's not on anybody else to go. Right? Like, I think the point I was suggesting here is that regardless, I was thinking about when I asked about getting just a marker for Fred Hampton. Right? Just a marker. Like, can we put a marker down for Fred Hampton? And it was a resounding no from black people who was like, man, there's no way in the world that I could put the Fred Hampton up because I would come under attack, under a unprecedented attack. And I was thinking about this in comparison to this Columbus statue. And that how we have to fearfully whisper our heroes. And I don't think that there is anybody that's comparable. I think that's the whole point. Like, the whole point was that this is even a topic, that the mayor is actually even negotiating on this space. Because there is some power somewhere that exists in that. But I just feel like watching someone else defend their... I really keep going back to the fact that...
Defend what, though? What they defending, though?
Huh?
What are they defending?
Their right to determine who their heroes are. Right? Not mine. Right? And I don't know that it needs to go in Columbus in the park. That's not my point. Again, my point is they're not, regardless of his history, they're not abashed about sharing, about their space. And if they're going to change it, they're going to change it. I think we get told who our people are that we're going to celebrate. That's really it. And I feel like I was watching as the dude was like, oh, no, it ain't no negotiations. This what it is. There it is. And they're going to use all the tools in their toolbox. I would question, how is it possible to have a Columbus statue and impossible to get a Fred Hampton statue? And that is really what I was trying to get at. Right? Like, and I understand that his is coming down, but they're still trying to give him options. And I was just thinking how we could very clearly say, there's no way that we would get a Fred Hampton statue. That for the fact that J.B. Pritzker right now brags on his breakfast program that they swiped. Right? So that was really my point. And I just thought that it was pretty interesting to watch somebody, even as they are wrong historically, being like, hey, Joe, I hear what you're saying, but you're not going to determine my fate without me participating. And I think we often just be like, okay, we'll take it. Let's go to the live line. Caller, you on the Mace Jackson Show? Hello, caller.
Good morning, Maze. It's Star.
Hey, Star Cunningham. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, Ruthie Mo for show.
Good morning.
Star, we got to get you in here. Riis the ruler in the building.
Morning.
So, I spent some time this weekend. I was just curious, researching the Jewish reparations. And even in 2020, an additional $662 million was committed to this program that they have called the Claims Project or something like that, where when Jewish people had struggling because of the pandemic, persecution, their age, they were able to go and submit additional claims to this fund and get paid. In Germany, there are no Nazi statues. There are no museums. They went to the banks to see where the money was. Any money that was left behind goes into this claims fund. They highlighted all of the places where the atrocities happened, and they teach it so that people don't forget. And I guess I'm saying all of this to say, I land on the side of, if we have to expect them to give us reparations, I don't think it's ever going to happen. However, until the country is ready to tell the truth, the country has to be ready to tell the truth. And I don't think that the country is ready to tell the truth yet. I used to think that you could take all that Confederate stuff and put it in a museum somewhere and let them go see it if they wanted to see it. But the right thing to do would be to get rid of all of it, because, like Ruthie mentioned, the terrorism, the how it hurts an entire group of people that you have now said are Americans that live here. So until the United States is ready to tell the truth about slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, and they want to take all of that hatred out. They want to take all of that, those statues out. We're going to continue to have these conversations all over the nation, because they are everywhere, and they were put there to keep people in place.
Okay. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Thank you for your call. I think my whole thing is, I just don't think that we have to be apologetic. I think a lot of times people that we know waffle. I think we have righteous, like, I know this sounds so cornball, but I feel like we have like the righteous ability to say black, and I know everybody's like, that's color in the crayon box, but I just feel like if people can unabashedly defend that, then we shouldn't ever have to think twice about when we say black. I just don't feel like we got to whisper. I mean, like, if you standing there beating your chest over that, over him, I feel like black people who whisper when you say black.
Over who? Over the, you talking about?
Over, I'm watching, as we know the history of Christopher Columbus. Me, you, and everybody here, that's why we say the only Christopher we celebrate is Wallace, right? Like, we get it, right?
African proverb.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Via Jay-Z. I feel like we often, I'm going to let you have it after I say this, we think twice about being too black or too
the system. It's the system that milked us so bad on it.
And that's why I felt like you needed to see the clip, because, like, Joe, if you standing up here saying, like, and then you reading the paper and the mayor's like, I need to silence this because she don't want no fight, so, like, she's backing down, right?
It's psychological warfare. I know you say you ain't want to get that deep with it, Maze, but it's psychological warfare. And I agree with you with the whole black piece. And the reason why I say it's psychological is because I remember how I felt amongst the first times that I heard Dorothy Tillman just saying black, 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 black. I remember how it made me feel and how rare it was, because I don't hear people talking like whoa, like, and so I'm with you. Like, they make it so that we can't be authentically black. We can be a black face, but when you really start talking about empowerment, literally, like, the system is designed to take a rope, string it up on a tree, go in your house, take you out, cut off your private parts, put you up on that tree and leave you up there so nobody else can't be black after you. So it's literally a whole system built around terrorizing people for being too black. Can you imagine what a Fred Hampton statue, like what that would represent? We talking about some empowerment, some self-determination. We talking about we arming ourselves, we protecting our communities.
So let me ask you a question. And I mean this, I'm asking this rhetorically, but real. Does Fred Hampton in the Pantheon of Chicago deserve a statue?
Yes. But they made us fight so hard to change Lakeshore Drive. And he was least offensive. He was lesser offensive.
Nah, he was around here knocking people around.
He was lesser offensive though than Fred. And they come on now.
So ask me where there is a statue. Who are the black statues besides Dr. King? There's not even a Malcolm X statue, is there?
Somebody gotta have a Malcolm X statue.
I'm saying at Malcolm X College maybe, but like is there a, like where's the Malcolm X statue? I ain't never heard go to New York City and go take a picture with the Malcolm X statue. Right? Like, is there Elijah Muhammad statue in Chicago? Like, think about famous Chicagoans. And I'm so I wanted to put this in perspective. Like, and I really feel like like when I saw that, it dawned on me, like, we never even got one up. Like, besides Dr. King.
Okay, so so when we think about these statues, think about what it took to get these up. You had like the Daughters of the Confederacy, like you had these groups that literally like set out to say we are going to preserve our history by erecting these statues and these monuments, and we're going to put money behind it. We're finna get partnerships with the state houses and these different counties because we want our history on display. A lot of these statues and stuff, it ain't like it was 1452 when the statues went up. This stuff was pretty recent, like a concerted effort. And so that's why, what type of coalitions do black people have built up to say we about to get us a Fred Hampton statue? Do we got Daughters of the Black Panthers? Like Sons of the Black Panthers? Like we don't necessarily have those types of groups.
Okay, Star says there's a Malcolm X statue in Harlem. Okay, good. That's good to know. That's coming. That probably got lost in them buildings though, in the New Harlem, by the white Apollo. Let me stop though. I'm being hating. But like, no. But I my whole point in this was about the unabashed ability, without shame, to advocate for your people. And I feel like we have been tricked out of that. I promise you. And if you would have watched it, like they literally was like giving them alternatives. They was like, this has been our holiday for all our life. Now, all our life since 1891, this been our holiday. Now, and we do a lot of stuff around that. And he was like, it ain't about Columbus. It's but it's the Italian Day. It was like the deemed Italian Day. So they was like, well, why not Enrico Fermi? They was like, well, if it's going to be, if y'all going to wake us up and it's going to be woke, we get a vote. Like, y'all not finna pick who we putting on our space. And all I'm saying is, in a black town, black community, black place, we can't do the same thing. And in the blackest city, state, where do we honor black people? In Chicago. Like, the thing was, for this whole thing was that the infamy of our heroes, the infamy of the heroes that have statues, and you think about, like, now every single person that's got a statue up, like a major statue, was probably a villain. Like, really, like Davy Crockett is now a bad guy. I had a Davy Crockett hat. Daniel Boone is now a bad guy. Those were heroes when I grew up, right? Musket.
But based on the system of white supremacy and how they miseducate us, all that matters.
Ruthie, I'm not debating that. I'm saying, so now give me my Fred Hampton statue, since we know that he was fighting white supremacy. My point is not that I'm honoring any of their stuff. I am saying that you black people should feel free to advocate for yours. They standing up there like, hey, Joe, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but you are not rewriting us without us having a say in our space. And all I'm saying is, because if I was them, I'd rewrite myself to the Godfather, because I think more people respect the Godfather than Christopher Columbus anyway. Like, I think if it was Michael...
No. Columbus did a number.
Nah, okay. Nah, I think that's...
I'm just saying, Columbus did a number. Like,
but that was the Pantheon. That's the Spanish.
That's why they really be fooling with... Like, they like, yeah, like, there is so much power in being able to conquer... And that be your claim to fame. Like, they had us talking about in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I want that to be my hero too.
Yes.
Like, so it ain't about the statue, but it's about the statue, and it's about the way that the system is set up around the statue. How they had a good run. Like, y'all had a good run.
I think they're gonna have a continued run. I think they are. It just won't be Columbus.
People ain't going though.
I'm saying that the Italians are still gonna have their Italian celebration thing.
Oh, of course. Why
that's
they?
all I'm saying. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Because remember, they ain't white, they Italian.
Just like the Greeks, not a Greek.
We ain't Greek, we Italian. We white. What else?
Did you know that the Greek people tell you that the Ku Klux Klan was founded because of them? I was in a meeting one time and the Greek dude was like, "Did you know?" I was like, for real? No, all I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, guys, they don't get to pick our heroes. And if we got to restart, and everybody got to restart, all I'm saying is they said, if we got to repick, y'all ain't picking. We picking. That's all I'm saying. So look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to take a quick break because we done ran over stomped on every, I don't even know what show this is we doing. That's what happened. We don't got no papers. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
Tune in to the Maze Jackson Show every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. where you can catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Plus, from 6:30 to 8, you can get us on WBGX 1570 a.m. That's right, it's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. We out of here. Peace.
Yeah, Ruthie Mo, Riis the ruler, Maze Jackson. This is the reparations interlude. We not asking, we demanding. So go on, make my payments high. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them high. Not no SBA loans, just run the bread, make it high. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them high. Look, hey, check it out. First drug lord was President Nixon. Oval Office was the trap house where he was tipping. Got the drugs from Nicaragua and gave us crack. Declared war on blacks. Man, tell him to cut the check and tried to make it seem like a revolution. CIA was the corner boys for distribution. We could tear this country in half for retribution. But I'd rather get some restitution, so tell him to cut the check. John Singleton, man, he already told y'all. He broke it down for you when he made Snowfall. They locked us all up and created whole laws. So send a message like a cold call. Tell them to cut the check. Look, we built this city. We built this city back. Put this country together and gave them hella aid. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Over 400 years. Been punching the clock, but yeah, we still ain't got paid. Look, they paying the immigrants. They paid the Jews. Executive orders, man, they made the rules. I want my 40 acres. You can save the mule. Cause as of right now, we getting played for the fool. Look, for sterilization, Tuskegee experiment. Rosewood, Japanese internment. Come on. Was all paid out from the government. We waiting on our turn. We definitely earned it. So make my payment high. Tell the government to cut them reparations. Make them high. Not no SBA loans. Just run the bread. Make it high. Tell the government to cut them reparations. Make them high. Not no stimulus checks. Just run the bread. Make it high. Yeah, Ruthie Mo, Riis the ruler, Maze Jackson. This is the reparations interlude. We not asking, we demanding.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I want to thank everybody who is sending us shout out to Stanley Hill. Sent another donation. If y'all sent a donation, let me know. I will give you a shout out. Put them in the comments. I can't see them all, but if you did, send them now. We're going to make it happen. Hey, y'all. Maze Jackson Show. Maze, Ruthie, Riis in the building. Who was we talking about before? Oh, Ruthie. Don't be looking at me out the corner of your eye.
Your friend Christopher.
That ain't my friend Christopher. His name ain't Wallace. But I don't know that I want to have unified black pride. Does that make sense? I guess I don't know.
Look, there's this joke that sometimes black women say to each other, like about like how to.
Is this one of the blackisms?
No. Well, possibly this could be a black proverb.
Okay, you gonna have to give us some of those.
We tell ourselves like when we go into like the workplace and into like corporate and things like that, like to other black women, behave with the energy of a white man. And
I ain't never heard that.
I know because it's what black women we say, like what we sometimes say to each other. But
what's that mean?
Like you saw that man on the TV talking about the Columbus statue, like behave with the energy of a white man. You know how like you said, like why can't we be like just unapologetically like da, 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 like that's the energy of a white man, like. That's how colonization, that manifests destiny, like the energy of a white man is. And so I'm with you, Maze, when you say, well, why can't we have that same energy behind black heroes or black issues or just blackness and black people? But it really is because and I hate to use this word, but the whole system is designed to prevent us from having that same energy. Like rebellions, like, no, you gotta quash those. Like, you can't just let people empower themselves. Like, you mean to tell me you want black people to build a statue to Fred Hampton? That means we're gonna have to organize ourselves, demand it. And what type, you mean you want black people to have the energy of the Black Panthers? No, not at all. They don't want that to happen.
Tripping.
In fact, literally, like, they would kill you to scare you from even entertaining that thought in your mind. And so that's why I said, behave with the energy of a white man. We'll get a lot further.
Well, the way it's going now, if you could behave like with the energy of a white man, you'll get you a black woman, according to the TV commercials.
Oh, my God. You talking about?
Every TV commercial I saw yesterday on the Grammys was a mixed family.
Yeah.
And I'll always be the white man because they want us to be gone.
But that's just on TV, though. Because in real life, because let me just say this since you brought this up. Because I'm about basketballed out. All these mixed race athletes with these black daddies and these white mamas.
Man.
Now that's real life. These TV commercials ain't real. But these athletes, and that is black men.
That's because y'all be acting up.
See, here you go. You can't have it both ways. Can't be mad at a Cheerios commercial with the black woman and the white man.
In the kitchen, Ruthie.
That's what I'm seeing.
Kitchen.
That's why Katenji said, y'all ain't about to get me.
Shoes.
See, I'm gonna be Supreme Court.
See, look, it worked. It seemed like the ones that get the white man get the highest, and then they got us jammed because we can't say nothing.
You can't say nothing.
Because y'all be like, then somebody be like, well, where was she gonna find her man? There's no black men that qualified, and if they are, they're with the white woman anyway.
You might call it a double standard, but
it is.
It's not a double standard. Black women should be able to date outside of the black race with no problem.
It's BP1, Ruthie.
But I'm saying it don't even happen that. It's
Can
not
I
even
tell you
like,
what y'all think?
Ruthie?
What if Ruthie show up to the black people first meeting with a white boyfriend?
He gonna be Italian. He ain't white. Put that statue back up, Lori.
Ruthie gonna be out there marching. Hey y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Let's go to caller. Caller, you're the Maze Jackson Show. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Katie from the president of the phone club. How you doing, Katie?
Hi. I got a couple of things to say. I do not like, I'll just say it to you guys. I do not like the fact that we have a black Supreme Court woman judge, or I didn't like Clarence either, that has but I think one of the reasons they put him in is because she put her in because she had a white husband, and they figured that they could move her in on that fact. You sleeping white. I don't like the fact that the cases that she did with the what was that company? I can't think of it right now. That company where she said that it was she didn't agree with the discrimination when the company itself said that it had did wrong. And I'm not crazy about that. I don't like it at all. And so I am in my 60s, and I won't be here for the future. And I think that they're trying. The goal is trying to get everybody to be one race. That's the goal. But it's going to take away a lot of power. I mean, a lot of influence that we have as black people. But it seems like, people that don't care. I'm one of the few ones that care. But people don't care. You're sleeping white, with these mixed children and all of this. And, we have white in our family. But my great-grandmother was abused by a white man, and she was mentally ill, and that's how our color got lightened. But it's not something that I'm proud of. And when I see I was happy that I found somebody that that was black that I got with. You know, sleeping white. I just got a big problem with that. I don't like that, and I don't like what it says about us, especially the American descendants of slaves. And though we don't have a lot to pick from, but we do, if we look closely, we can find someone. But it's easier to go when you think that, you know, you go to all of these fancy schools and, you know, you're very smart and intelligent, and you got the a white man, he wants what, you know, he wants you. I think it's jungle fever, but also he sees you highly intelligent, and that's money. And so that's my opinion on that. As far as the police clearing rate, you know, that's a bunch of liars. And you're right. I agree with 100% what you said about the Columbus statue and what the really feelings of that is. And that's my opinion. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you to the president of the phone club. Katie had a bunch of opinions today, but Katie got something to say all the time. You know what I'm saying? I love Katie, though. She's like, you're sleeping white.
She talking about black men. She ain't talking about black women.
She was talking about Ketanji and Kamala. That's what she was talking about. She was telling y'all. She like, get with y'all men. Y'all be making the black men go somewhere else. Y'all don't be trying to act right. Running around here talk about some education. Talk about going to school. Talking about getting shoes. What you talking about? You get to that kitchen, woman. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We got anybody else on that line, Riis? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. What you thinking today? And we need money to go to the bus trip, because we going to Springfield. You going? You getting on the bus? It's the Maze Jackson Show. What's up, caller? What you got for me today? Caller? Hey, caller. Talking to you.
It just hung up.
Oh, okay. That's it? All right.
We got the email for the bus trip.
Oh, Ruthie. That's right. Are you going on the bus trip? You want me to put it up there, Ruthie? Put it up there. Tell the people when the bus trip is. What's the email address to go on the bus trip?
Springfield Takeover at gmail.com. SPRINGFIELDTAKEOVER at gmail.com. Springfield Takeover.
I put it up there.
Oh, that was quick.
See that? I be kind of doing some things. I be trying, but I got to move it down because I got to put it over so we can see it better. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up. We got a couple more things I want to talk about. Don't forget, it's the Final Four tonight. Excuse me, not the Final Four. It's the Final Two. It's the National Championship.
Let me get a proverb in before you go to break.
Come on, give me a couple.
Gregory Sherman.
Uh-oh.
Money on the wood, make the bet good. Money out of sight, start a fight. Thanks, Greg.
Okay, what else you got in there?
Shanisha Nelson, who all over there?
We should translate what black people mean when they be saying. You got any more over there?
I got a whole page.
Come on, go ahead.
All right, Audrey Tanksley, idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Okay, that's a good one. That's the grandmama.
That is.
That's straight grandma.
You can tell she got kids.
Yep.
James, the game is to be sold and not told.
Okay.
That's
classic. That's
all
classic.
Right, but here's an even better one. Mo can. Don't start none.
Won't be none. All right. You know what? Those some good ones. All right, y'all. Give us y'all best. Y'all should call in and tell us your best. Call in and tell us your best black proverbs. Ghetto proverbs. African proverbs. But just call us and tell us, because I know y'all got some good, and you gotta say it like you in it. You gotta say it like you in it. Like when you, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was thinking about, you know how what word has multiple, what is the same word that has multiple meanings? Like, you know, you can say a lot of different ways. Listen, mama.
You talking
What's
to me?
up, mama?
You talking to me?
Yo, mama, nah. All right, y'all. Anyway, look, when you come back, Riis, get them phone lines open. Y'all call us up. It's a Monday. Tell us your favorite urban proverbs. And are you going on the bus trip? We need you to get on the bus. Plus, we got to make sure Tyrone is straight. Plus, hey, Ruthie, you coming tonight to watch the National Championship?
That's tonight.
It's tonight. We're gonna be watching the national championship at Big Swills.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun
time. They said they're gonna have tacos too.
Taco Monday.
Taco Monday. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? They said they're gonna read some Bible verses.
We ain't white, we Mexican.
Yeah. I don't know if you're able to say that. All right, so give us a call at 872-259-7474. Will there be a fee for riding the bus to Springfield? Not if we can get this bus paid for. No, there will not be a fee. Look, there won't be a fee. If you come into Springfield and you want to go and you want to be part of the Black people standing up, don't worry about the fee. But if you donate, look, those of us that have should. Okay? Those of us that have should.
African proverb, Maze. That's a good one.
That ain't that. Just a Maze proverb. But we gonna think. All right, we gonna talk about some more when we come back. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Plus, call in and give us your pledge. We need y'all. Taco Monday. Mo, you don't want no tacos on Monday? Y'all tripping. Yeah, I bet if you put a taco on that plate, they gonna eat it.
I like tacos.
I like tacos.
Not with no lettuce. Don't give me no lettuce on my taco.
I just want cheese, onion, cilantro.
That's it. No cheese. No cheese. That's not authentic. Ugh. Goodness, you Black people.
I don't be in Mexico. And give me some, but then I know jerk chicken. You know Ray Lopez invented the jerk chicken taco?
I always hear you say this.
Hey man, he said he was like had some jerk chicken.
I need the history of that one.
He was the merger of because he lives in a combining Black and Latino neighborhood, and on one side he had jerk chicken. And the other side, he had
Lopez, I need some proof.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to call him up. I'm going to see if we can get him on and tell us how he invented the jerk chicken taco. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I bet you Jerk Taco Man said, who you think made it first? Jerk Taco Man or Ray Lopez? Who was the inventor of the jerk chicken taco? I bet it came from Chicago, though. You think it came from Chicago? You think the jerk chicken taco did not come from Chicago? You got to be crazy if you think it didn't. Just like the gyro came from Chicago.
What?
The gyro came from Chicago.
I didn't know that.
Ruthie.
You talking about the real gyro or the fake one that... Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about the
roll. The gyro. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the real one? I'm talking about that compressed meat
I'm talking about
put on the thing and...
That's the real gyro meat. Gyro. Not gyro, see? And that's how Black... Gyro. Let me get a gyro. They be like, gyros? Gyro. Gyros.
Let me get a gyro plate.
Gyro. I want a Vice Lord burger.
I remember that. I said, what?
You remember that? Do you know what that is?
It's one with gyro meat on it.
Gyro meat. Gyro. Gyro. They even had to make a sign one time that said gyro. And they was like, and people say, gyro. They, you know, when they be like, how to pronounce it, and the Black people be like, that's not how you say it. All right, y'all. Look, we gonna come back. Y'all call us with y'all best African proverbs or Black proverbs when you come back. What your mama used to say? Boy, don't make me. All right, we'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Today, the Biden administration is releasing what it calls a new strategy to fight domestic terrorism. Following a 100-day review, federal officials are now laying out a new plan hoping to deter, detect, and prosecute domestic terror.
They went to the Capitol waving their flags and looking for smoke. He was out there looking for justice. They was over there looking for votes. Ashley Babbitt was with him and told all the people that nothing could stop us. She climbed through the Capitol window, breached security, and called a shot, bro. The media say she a veteran. They paint the picture to make her look greater, but she disrespected the same country that she served. That makes her a traitor. They was fighting police, resisting arrest. On God, I couldn't believe it. I guess blue lives only tend to really matter when it's convenient. Hey, these are the times we witness in history, all because they didn't get a victory. United States is so contradictory. We get equal rights, that's a mystery. Politicians, they more like magicians. You know they got tricks up their sleeve. We point out the flaws that's up in this country. You know they gon' tell us to leave. Somebody try to help me understand it. Always seems like a double standard. They be out here leaving us empty-handed. To certain rights we are not granted. The media is the culprit when it comes to the comparison. Cause when it comes to race, they always changing up the narrative. It's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know what we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know what we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know what we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. Terrorism. We still out here trying to get our reparations, but the government pump faking out here hesitating. I'm out here trying to keep my peace, so I keep meditating. The media make us look bad, they taint our reputation. Look, it's so sad that COVID causing toe tags. You claim you so patriotic, but you ain't wearing no mask. You out here wildin' with your MAGA flags and showing your ass. You wanna be part of some type of revolution so bad. Look, you talk revolution and constitutional rights, homie. I guess we forgot about back in the days when all of the business was whites only. Yeah. George Floyd got justice. Juneteenth got much respect. They made it a national holiday. Man, it's all good, but cut the check. They're giving out all of these vaccines, putting it in you like caffeine. Was it all in the part of the plan? I bet money like DraftKings. It's land of the free, home of the brave. 1776, we wasn't free till 1865, so we wasn't part of that shit. And that there's terrorism.
Terrorism. You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. That is terrorism from our faker friend, Loch Ness Monster. I ain't gonna say nothing about Loch Ness and what your name is faking out on Saturday, but it's okay. It's okay, and I want one of them king. I want me a king on the back of mine. Did you see that? Have you seen Robin Patrice's new camouflage jacket?
You want another one?
I do. I feel like I was like, why mine don't say king? I was like, I'm a king. I want mine to say the king. That's right though.
DA?
No. THE underline.
Oh, you want to?
The.
Right. No, the. I don't want the. And I don't want I want the. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Ruthie Moore, African Proverbs. What y'all got for the Afro gyros? It's gyros. Gyros, not gyros. What else don't black people say right?
What? A lot of stuff.
Omarion.
Oh, just gonna say Omicron.
You got the Omarion.
Oh, just gonna say that. Black people.
But we had already took it down to Rona.
Right.
Rona.
We had a song off of it.
Rona.
We had a song off of it. Ricky Henderson. Hey, y'all know Ricky Henderson got a show.
What?
Yep, he got a show. You know, it's political season. Ricky know how to make it work. See, if it was me, I have a show, and I think I'm gonna have a show. Ruthie, I'm doing the tiny living room concert
at your house. Yes.
I'm gonna let you. All right, so Ruthie, give me some more.
Oh,
give me some more. And y'all got it. Oh, hold on, we got a caller. Okay. Caller, you on the Maze Jackson Show. You got an urban proverb that you can share with us? Something your mama used to tell you, your uncle knew. Yeah. What up is James? James got one. James say, you supposed to say, Maze.
How you doing this morning, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you?
I'm fair for a square. Good morning.
I see you slid one. I see you slid that fair for a square. Okay, I see you, James. What you got for me, man?
My father, when he used to get mad at me and my brother, right? He would always say, "Boy, I need you like a duck need a raincoat."
Oh my God! Now, how in trouble was you? You must have been in good trouble because he said he don't need. Now, did your parents ever have anyone for beating you? Did they have anything that they said when they was whooping you? Besides, don't shut up! I'll give you something to cry about. You like James? You ain't getting no whoopings, did you?
Man, shoot, I got beat like Rodney King, bro.
That's all right. You got two. You got three in there already.
I'm trying to think.
It's okay.
No, he just went to work. Oh, when you show out is when you get worked out.
Oh, look at that. James, you have four, man. You have four, boy. Your parents, that was a good one, man. I appreciate you calling, dog. All right, y'all, that's James say. He had an African, that was James. James hit us with 4 African proverbs. Give me your best. Give me what your best. Give me what you got. Ruthie, you over there grinning. What you got?
Listen, they put plenty of them, and I saved them all. But see, this one is real serious. Brother Brown said, if your only tool is a hammer, you will see every problem as a nail.
Oh, see, y'all be that's that deep. That's that. That wasn't an African proverb. That was Asian. That's like one of them Chinese proverbs from a fortune cookie. Don't be giving us fortune cookies. That's all right, man. All right, we got anybody on the line? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. What is your favorite urban? What is it? What I call them? Urban proverb philosophy. Give me to me. What you got, caller? Who this?
Shalom, Mikey. Shalom. I got a proverb for you.
Jake. Hold on. Wait, pause. Jake finna get us, y'all. Here we go, Jake. I'm giving you the floor. Go ahead.
All right. Well, real quick, also, you can have any black statues you want. If they gave you that as your race, they'll okay. Right. And then when you put the statue up, you'll put the last name, right? Just say your last name, Jackson. They know that came from them, and they owned us, and we carry their last name, so they don't have no problem with that. Go ahead, but they were popular. And then there's another thing. Now, what if we claimed our real heritage, like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and I'm going to give you David and his son Solomon, who wrote the Proverbs, and I got one for you, and it's 11, chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness shall deliver from death. That's a good one. That's some real stuff right there. So, and that's Proverbs 11, written by our ancestor Solomon, the son of David. All right, shalom, Mikey.
All right, look at Jake, always there to keep us straight. Like, look, I'm not gonna let y'all have too much fun without reminding y'all is not a color in the crayon book.
Tell y'all about the real Proverbs and Proverbs.
He said Proverbs 11:13. I was like, dang.
And when you call kids, you're calling them goats.
Because we're the original goats. What you think goats stand for?
Shalom,
Mikey. Shalom.
I forgot.
Shalom.
I got another one for you.
Okay.
From the book of Tennille Jackson. Don't psst on my foot and tell me it's raining.
Oh.
I always heard head, like don't pee on my head and tell me it's raining. Not foot. But I like your rendition of it, Tennille. It's a little bit less.
That's the church version. That's the church version. Did I tell you when the people from Kankakee came to cater, Tennille looked like church version of Tennille? The night after New Edition, she looked like the church version.
My bad for saying your name and bringing you into the broadcast.
Hey, speaking of that, Ruthie and Tennille will be broadcasting live on Friday right here from the Mays Jackson show, because I'm going to my 50th anniversary of the Epsilon Xi chapter. So I am going to be celebrating with my fraternal brothers. And then Thursday we going down to Springfield, so I'm gonna be out Monday, Tuesday. All right, who else? We got callers up there, Riis. Anybody got some? What is your favorite urban proverb? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Hold on, you got somebody on the line.
You got somebody? Okay.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, it's the fake online, man. What's happening?
No. See, we letting Loch Ness. This is the illustrious Loch Ness monster. So I'm gonna expect to see y'all tonight at the spot.
Yeah, we be there.
Listen, y'all. Now y'all know tomorrow. You heard him say it, right? So this is Loch Ness and what your name is, Suzanne Sugar Baby, whatever she done named herself today, and they probably in the car on the way to work together because they going to save the world. But Ness, what's up, dog? How you feeling, man?
I'm cool. And what's going on with you, man? How y'all feeling today?
We
man?
good. I know she's sitting right next to you. Look at you. I know y'all.
She just hopped out the car. She was trying to get some words in before she went to work. But just get her situation. Hey, but my favorite Southside African proverb. It's not even a proverb. It's a word. We don't say prayer. I say prayer. But black folks out south say prairie.
They sure do say, I live on 47th and Prairie. They sure do.
Prairie. You can argue them down and tell them the right enunciation of it is prairie. I gave up on it. I still say prairie. When you got a TCA bus, it's going to say prairie. But we say prairie. And what's my other one? Oh, the skin of your teeth. You got that about the skin of your teeth. That's a African proverb. Of course, is the overall you straight. I could ask you if you straight 7 different ways. So, I come up like I call right now. Ask y'all straight, y'all good. Like, yeah. But you pull up, see, see some people you don't know, a group of people, they looking shady, you like, hey, you straight? Like, you need some smoke, but you good. So, you know, those my favorite ones. But Prairie, hands down. You can't tell a black folk out south nothing about Prairie. They gonna tell you that's what it is.
That is funny.
It is Prairie, though. Because you got Perry and Inglewood, so you got to say Prairie to make the distinction.
I can see where you saying that.
I'm trying to tell you where it came from. My people from Inglewood, and that's how you got to say it.
You people from Pembroke, stop
it. My people from Inglewood.
So, look, now that ain't Chicago, Ruthie. You're not from Chicago, bro. No, I'm just playing.
Perry or Prairie?
I can see that though. I can see you saying.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I know.
Because Ruthie lived on
Prairie.
And that's why you still arguing up and down.
Yeah,
that's right. That's why you still arguing up and down. That's black people going.
Oh God! All right, Ness, man. Hey, Joe, Ness, tiny living room concert, bro. I'm telling you, you got like 7 songs. Tiny living room, live band, right there at the joint, bro. I'm telling you, we was talking about it the other day.
Tiny dance, that'll be dope. I ain't think of that, man. That'll be nice. So I'll come in there and rock out and have some fun, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my man, Ness, Loch Ness Monster. We appreciate you. Anybody else on that line, Riis? What you got? What is your favorite African proverb via black Chicago? What you got? Caller, you there?
Yes. Hi. Hey, Maze. This is Cassandra. How you doing?
Look, she got a good one because she said, hey, Maze.
This not Cassandra Match. This Cassandra Curry.
Oh, hey, Cassandra Curry. I was about to say, you got an accent because, you know, Cassandra calls, hi, I'm Cassandra Matz from Matt. Oh, no. Go ahead. What's up, Cassandra? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I got 3 for you. So I'm going to run them off real quick.
Come on.
Black people can't say the word library. They say library.
Oh.
That's one.
Okay, that's definitely a good one.
The second one is, don't make me have to open up a can of whip ass on you.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to open up a can on your ass.
And then the oldest one in the book is, this is old. The people used to say, when you white, you right. When you yellow, you mellow. When you brown, stick around. But when you black, get back.
Oh, dang. That sounds like Ruthie grandmama.
That's what I heard. That used to be like a little, you know how the kids had a Miss Mary Mac type of
stuff? Mac, all dressed in black, like black with silver button. Thank you, Cassandra. Those was 3 good ones. Those was really good ones. All right, Ruthie, what you got over there?
All right, I got some good ones.
Let's see what you got.
Riis, your mama said.
Your mama.
Oh, let me tell you.
Your mama
said a balt lesson is the best lesson.
Yeah, that's my mama. A balt lesson, the one you pay for is the one you gonna remember.
But Riis, your mama also said,
keep it going.
Ain't no shame to my game.
Okay, that's a good one. That's
you probably be hating on her. And she said water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge, yeah. That's when she is over.
Said it's over.
Hey,
Riis,
done with it.
Tell us one that she said to you that she ain't put in the chat though. That she always say.
Well, you probably said, well, you know what? I definitely mind my own business from her for sure. But you know, I don't know. Man, she has so many. But she said her favorite one though. Her favorite one was that first one though.
Straight up. You said like mind your business.
She say her other favorite one. Keep living. She's always tell me. She said, keep living. You gonna learn. You gonna see.
Oh, I like this
one. Good one. What
you cleaner than the board of hell. I like that one.
Casket sharp.
Oh, see, that's terrible. Because you know that go back to our
I know.
Oh, shout out to hey man, you know I met some brothers this week. Hey man, some of the brothers that I met, you know how you be having people that be giving you the beat down on Facebook and then you meet them in person, they be like, you all right. I met T.Y. Muhammad this weekend. He came in with with Israel. Hey, the funniest joke I heard can I just tell y'all the funniest joke I heard this weekend? So, you know, when I go places, like some days when I'm chilling, I don't want to do the show. I don't want to talk politics, right? And so this weekend, like, it was, like, getting towards the end, and everybody just started, like, it turned into, like, activist hour. Not activists, but the people that be fighting for the front, you know, the freedom fighter hour. So then it was like, man, we got to talk about that. I was like, man, I just don't want to talk politics, right? And so then it'd be like, I just don't want to talk politics. So then Israel started talking. And Carrie said, oh, do you watch Power? And he was like, huh? And he was like, Power, because she was changing the subject, right? And it was kind of funny. So then T.Y. came in and started talking about politics. And I was like, brother, I just promise you, I just don't want to talk politics. And then no sooner did I say it, it was funny because Israel was like, "Excuse me, do you watch Power?" And and so the new joke is, "Do you watch?" I guess you had to be there, but I all day yesterday I was falling out like, "Do you watch Power?" Huh? You know, people be like, "Huh?" Yep, distraction. We don't want to talk politics because sometimes y'all it be hard. Like like it'd be like. I be trying to some days on the weekends, like tonight I don't want to be amped up. I just want to enjoy the game. But y'all will put the fire on me, and then the next thing I know, I be doing the morning show.
Well, really, I think what you really need is you need a body person to just remind people Maze is not talking business right now.
See, but I don't want to be that guy.
That's why you need a person to say it for you.
See, then they be like,
Maze done got too high in my
and it's like sometimes like it's just hard, right? Like it'd be like sometimes it's tough to come outside if it's all, and I know I got jobs, I got responsibilities. So I'm not shirking it because it's a blessing that people see you. But sometimes though, you do want to be like, it's like if I have if I'm just chilling, I might not want to do another, because remember, it'd be like I feel like I need to do like, let's start the show and just do like a 30-minute, just let's do me the show and then let me watch the game. And not in a disrespectful way, because I appreciate every single person. Hey, y'all, it's the Mace Jackson Show. Let's go to the live line. What you got? What you got is your favorite urban African proverb. Caller? Hola, caller. Caller, are you there? I hear you.
Yeah, shalom. Ruthie Mo.
Yes.
Ruthie Mo, got a question for you, Ruthie Mo.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
First of all, why you run at the party?
It wasn't a party. Excuse me, Israel. What are you talking about?
Second of all, no, I'm going through the line. Second of all, you ain't from no damn Eaglewood. Where? That's why I called in. Where? I am Eaglewood. Where?
69th and Perry. Okay, don't get it twisted.
Oh, that's my land. I'm from 75th. Hey, listen. I know your people. That's my people area. Come on. Anyway, hey, do you watch Power?
I'm telling you now, if Carrie is anywhere near the radio, Israel, I promise you, we was laughing about that all day yesterday. Carrie's was funnier, but yours was the funniest one, because dude was like, what? And that was the funniest. That made my night, dog. That made my night.
Hey, listen, but the serious part about it, his name is T.Y. Muhammad. I named him that. This before Tyrone Muhammad came home. Tyrone was like, that's my man. I told you I got a secret army following you, but we need to know, we trying to find out why you buried the hatchet, but, we ain't got to go into detail. See, Ruthie Moore and Riis, they had turntables. I don't know if they know the history of these battles, life and death, and I'm talking about people who almost have to walk the plank, and, so my man T.Y., I always he told me to block and tackle for you, so that's what I've been doing. I'm saying, T.Y., you got the wrong thing, because he's listening to other people. And then and I told him, hurry up, get here. And he had his own questions, which was political, because, it's a lot of things going on now here, no disrespect, so that's when I shut up and started talking politics. So he eased up on you and told you who he was. He T.Y. Muhammad.
Oh, I thought it was T.Y.
Literally his name,
T.Y. Okay, got it.
His name is Ty. But he can't be Ty Muhammad, because they'll be confusing him with our other brother. But like I say, I named him T.Y. Muhammad. That's Yah is Israel, Hebrew, and Muhammad is Muslim. So I'm trying to bridge the gap. I'm going to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I named him that. The credit had me name him that. I don't tell you his government name, but I ain't gonna do that.
Hey, Israel, you on the bus with us on Thursday, man? You on the bus? You going to Springfield?
Come on now, I'm following it.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, well, we with you, man. All right, y'all.
Hey, hold on, but I want to tell Ruthie Mo something. No, hold on, Ruthie Mo. You can be officially from Inglewood now. You ain't got to keep. I just got to find out who your people is on Perry. That's my land, right behind King King.
That's Israel. That's my man Israel, y'all, all the time. We got 2 more callers. Caller, if you got anything else on the urban proverbs, what you got for us? Caller, what you got?
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Who there?
My mother used to always say, "One monkey don't stop no show."
That's
and she got to go see a man about a dog.
Oh,
exactly what that was.
I hated that one. Oh my God! I gotta go see a man about a dog. Now I got questions. Nowadays, when you young, you be like, I used to be like, what you mean you going to see a man about a dog?
Can I come?
Right, you be like, you want to go see a dog?
You don't never come home with the dog.
Right. and now you be like, oh. I hope it wasn't that dog. Hey, that was a great one. Thank you so much for your call. Caller, what was your name?
Welcome, guys.
What's your name?
Barbara Connor.
Hey, Barbara Connor. That was great. Thank you for your call. All right, Riis, you got somebody else up there? Who you got? Caller. Give me an urban proverb. Caller?
I got my urban proverb is, I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out.
Ooh, I don't think kids get that.
Hey, no, they don't. And the word is ambulance. Most blacks can't say.
That's a fact.
Ambulance. Let me get the ambulance. That's a good one. Ambulance. All right, thank you, caller. What's your name?
This Sabari. Oh yeah, no, I needed the Zelle to contribute to the bus trip.
Okay, Tennille, we want to put the Zelle up there. I will let it. I'm gonna post it on the page on the Maze Jackson Facebook page. Look, y'all, we trying to get this bus. I think we might have made it, but I don't want y'all to stop. So keep on. Whatever it is, it's gonna go to the calls. But we trying to make sure that we got 55. Now, if you want to go to Springfield, don't forget the RSVP Springfield Takeover at gmail.com. That's Springfield Takeover at gmail.com. If you want to go, don't worry about Don't worry about the cost. We're going to cover that. And if you're worried about eating, we'll get you there. Now, make sure you take a shower, because I don't want nobody on the bus.
And bring your ID.
And bring your COVID test.
Bring your ID. All right, bring it. Man, we're going to talk about all that. But look, man, because you know what? The last time we went, the next 2 days later, we was shut down. But that's when we also got the House Bill 4659. Hey, y'all, this is the Maze Jackson Show.
I got one more before we go. My grandma used to always say, ain't nothing worse than one fool but two fools. And that was I love her for that one. Ain't nothing worse than one fool but two fools.
Oh, we done some good stuff. All right, y'all. This has been You never too old. Oh, you never too old to get your butt. Ruthie, I know you got some more. Give me.
I got a bunch of them. These are so good. This wisdom y'all imparting.
Go ahead and read them before we get up out of here. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all some funny ones and some real ones.
Okay.
Tiffany said, "All closed eyes ain't sleep."
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a real good one. Erica Burton said, "Sweating like a 304 in church."
Oh.
Latrice said, "If it doesn't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse." Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Mario said, "My granddaddy used to say, I bet you $1 to a bucket of dog
we used to play $1 to a
John said, "Man, that suit sharp. You just cut me." Valencia said, "You better than me." And my mama used to say, "You gon' or get off the pot."
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. My grandma used to say, "I wouldn't give a crippled crab a crutch to walk across a paralyzed ASS."
What?
That's one of my favorites.
That's a lot. That's a lot, but that's a good one.
Thanks, Grandma. All right. Star said, "I moved here when I was grown, and I realized that the Dan Ryan Expressway, it was not the Dan Ryan." Good one, Star. Audrey said, "Ooh, Audrey, you grew up in a black church. Better to be seen than viewed." Salim said, "Ain't that a blip?"
Yes, that's a good one.
Devin said, "I'm trying to be like you when I grow up." We always say that one. The No PC Show said, "You're never too old to get your beep whooped."
That's real.
Soul Self-Help. Money burn a hole in black folks' pocket.
Man, they will burn a hole in your pocket.
We the brutes. You mixed with Cherokee? Look at that good hair.
I am mixed with Cherokee. Look at my good hair. I got good hair.
All right. Star also said, "If you marry a clown, be ready to live in a circus."
That's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Use your head for more than a hat rack.
Ooh, that's a good one. Martell said, "I'm down with y'all like 4 flat tires."
I like that one too. That's a fun one.
What you got, Baze?
Okay, let me see. I'm just looking at that. Ooh, what became a CPD black auntie gate? Oh, dad, we got to figure that one out. All right, let me see what Hecky Nah. I like that one too. Hecky Nah.
Erica said, "You gonna be in the house for a whole month of Sundays."
Oh,
that's a good
one. Did you just put up that caller? You ain't got no calls, do you? All right, y'all. You got any more? If I had your hand, I'd cut mine off. That's Brother Anthony Muhammad. Shout out to Brother Anthony Muhammad for contributing to the bus trip.
Yeah.
When I want to change the energy in the room, I say, "Oh, I love being black." Nope, that ain't a new one. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Okay.
Zaviola said, "When the student is ready, the teacher will appear."
Ooh,
that was deep. Erica, you got a deep one too. A steel tongue carries a wise head.
I got some more. There's a lot in that.
Let me do one more.
There's a lot in that one to be broken down, but we'll say that for Wednesday. Go ahead.
Beer pocketbook with champagne taste.
Oh, that sounds like so many people.
Bunting, yep.
Yeah, this is that's. I like
this is some wisdom, right?
Yeah, I might have to make a post on this.
But it's almost like I could say the first half of these,
and you can say the second half.
Like I got one for you, Maze.
Go ahead.
What you eat
don't make me stink.
You got it.
I got that from Jay.
It. No, that ain't from Jay.
That is from Jay-Z.
That's from Jay.
Okay, Mike said the body builds itself up through love.
I don't know about that.
You don't want to end on no good one?
Nah, I want something real. Like Frog had a back pocket, he'd carry a pistol.
Ooh.
If my auntie had, she'd be my uncle. I know you heard that. I know you heard that one before. I know you heard if
was a fifth, we all be drunk.
All be drunk.
Okay. Yeah, this is fun. All right, but it is time that we got to get up out of here. I don't know what show we did today, because ain't on the papers. But it was still a good show. I still had a great time. I enjoyed being with you all. Couple things. We are still raising bus. Tomorrow I'll give you a total on what we got for the bus, but we need $2,000 for the bus so we can get on Fellowship Fleet, support the black business. We want to feed the people on the bus. We want to go see them and let them know it's not happening. Tonight, if you are watching want to watch the finals with us, we are going to be checking it out at Big Swills TP. Yep. I think they said they're going to have tacos. They're going to have a taco bar.
I'm going to come get a plate.
See? You can't get one to go, though.
What?
No.
What? You can't be adding on extra stuff.
Nah, you can't come to the thing and then bring a plate to go when we got food.
That's an African proverb. Can I get a plate to go?
Nah! That's a Negro proverb. That is definitely, like, you know what? People, you ever seen people come with their own plastic bag?
Ain't that the only way to do it?
We gonna fight. If you come to my house with a plastic bag,
you already preparing. You better ask me for a bag. First of all, black people, I don't care if you can be a billionaire in a billionaire house, they still got a drawer full of bags that they went to. Still got a bag drawer.
I be trying to throw it away, and then it be like within a week, it's a whole new form. And then you know what the other bag curse is? The gift bags. Right? Like, because the gift bags, and then people be killing me. Like, we should just have a universal understanding with gift bags. That don't sign it, don't write on it, just give it to me in the bag, and it's going to be a gift bag exchange. You know, people write on the bag, and then you can't give it away to nobody because they done wrote.
Just scratch it out, put a sticker over it.
I wish you would.
It's called recycling. Maze, people understand.
I would not. I would be like, did you give me a used ass bag?
And no house gifts, we know.
Right, and no house gifts. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. So for Maze and Riis and Ruthie, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, still tell them. You got a good one.
No, I can't say it. Shy Gemini, that's a week H Wednesday one. Check out the comments if y'all want to see what we talking about.
Woo, who is that? Shy Gemini.
I can't see it yet.
Shy Gemini, it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Shy Gemini.
Good one though.
That's
a good one.
Now that's why these videos.
And I've been told that one too.
But that's how you get video hosts.
Ooh, Shy Gemini, I know that's right.
A woman told me.
I know that's right, Shy Gemini.
No woman be broke. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna say who told me, but they said, listen, should no woman be broke. I ain't gonna say it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Should no woman
Shy
be broke.
Gemini.
$40. That's that. Now we know where the origins of the $40 have come from. Wow. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm not posting it on Facebook.
Somebody asked you to post it on Facebook?
Yes, I'm not posting it. I'm just not.
Top comment?
That is not a top comment.
That's an African proverb.
That's an African.
Written by a white dude who had slaves. Look, I had to take it down.
Man, want to bring it down.
No, can we end on a better one?
He gonna bring it.
Can we end on a better one now? Goodness gracious.
Oh my God. There ain't no better ones in there than that.
No, that's just the cake dude.
That one.
Church crowd. You know what? Hold on. You don't know. Can we use you don't know the half?
You don't know the half of it.
We describe black for y'all cousins.
I tell you one. Hey, I give you a good one just so we can leave off of.
What you got, Riis?
If your daddy ever said I'm going to the stove, I know we
That's
all
not
know
a
that
good one.
proverb.
No, Riis.
I be going to Pete's, dog, for real. I do.
I'm going to the stove.
I think it depends on what they going to get.
Y'all are experience. Y'all talk about black trauma right now. This is black dysfunction on display, right? My daddy went to the stove.
You see how it is when we grew up. You see,
to this day I don't smoke cigarettes.
He said he was going to get a. Damn. Every time I look at a pack of Newports, I'd be like, I wonder did he find them? They not sold out. Y'all are the worst. All right, y'all. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson. For Maze, Riis, and Ruthie, every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, our color for Springfield is black. You can still tell them. Maze said, we out of here. Peace.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts. Man, Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you can put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. So many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Yeah, Ruthie Mo, Riis the ruler, Maze Jackson. This is the reparations interlude. We not asking, we demanding. So go on, make my payments. Ha 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 ha. Tell the government to cut them reparations, make them ha ha